Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who do not fit into the above categories, and welcome to the Iceni Broadcasting System. Tonight, bringing to you Dungeons and Dragons Harbourlight. Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hi. Right. Oh, sorry. The camera's slightly askew.
It's just joke last week. If Lawrence was hosting it, it would be called the Unseen Broadcasting System.
Get me.
Stop moving. Right. There we go. Sorry about that. Hi, folks. I'm V, as you should know by now. I'm joined tonight by
Ian.
Sorry,
You keep saying that, he's going to keep doing it. It's just how it works.
Yeah, I've got a brain problem. You know, I can't help it.
No, you've got to understand, he has to do this intro every week.
We've got to keep our senior citizens up to date. I'm joined tonight for my sins by the following criminals.
Yeah, criminal.
The character
Criminal. I'm Chloe. I'm playing Bob.
Who's the music? What was the music? Sorry.
I'm playing Bob, the Goliath Blood Hunter.
I'm James. I'm playing Croc, the Rogue Lupin.
I'm Edward. I am playing Kazimoto Ichiro, thank you, the Air Genasi Samurai Fighter.
He's ready. I'm Lawrence, and I'm playing Cappuccino, or Baby Chino, the Wood Elven Monk.
I'm Dave, and I'm playing Rigatoni, the Hill Dwarf Cleric.
I'm glad that way. I even did the best you last week, even though you wrote it.
Oh, thank you. That's very good of you.
He did.
One of the first decisions last week was we met a policeman,
Uh-huh.
and we decided not to kill him because I was going to punch him to death using your glove puppet.
Yeah, I know. Next time, don't do that. Don't joke about that.
How was your meal last week?
The meal was lovely.
Right.
I knew they'd do it. Don't worry about it.
What time did you finish the meal?
About 9:30.
So, last week, these arseholes had decided that they were going to look into a...
What?
Asshole. Your trousers back on.
This is a reference I'm not getting.
No.
Yeah.
Your
So,
assholes on the show.
Oh.
Not your trousers on.
I think.
you are aware I'm not firing on all cylinders right now, right?
Hope you're not. Frankly, channel.
He's got his nut cream now.
Oh yeah. He can't fire on all cylinders because he did it all earlier.
I am going to eat one of my own nut cream right now.
I held it in for a long time, but I couldn't.
I was mid-drinking.
What nut cream?
And I haven't done that in ages.
Right. Getting back into...
You're gonna break the poor man in a minute. Stop this.
Getting back into things. These guys went to investigate something to do with the undead at the necropolis.
Mm.
And unfortunately, the person you were recommended to speak to wasn't there.
No.
And after some investigation, it appears they've been missing for a couple of weeks. After having received a letter telling them that they, one of their ex-students had called for their assistance at the necropolis because of a discovery they had made. You have been contracted to clear out some corruption, monster, something unpleasant, whatever it is, from the necropolis, and do so quietly.
Mm-hmm.
You are currently, I believe, still at the university. You have done some research. You guys have become convinced that you are up against a Dracolich, and you were looking into intel about that, but there really wasn't all that much useful information that you
We did find out gods, didn't we?
Sorry?
We did find out about the old gods.
Yes, you did find out some information about the old gods, which was
Old
actually useful.
gods.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, pre-cataclysm stuff.
Ooh. Okay. This I haven't heard yet.
You found out some stuff about an old god of. Do you want to tell them?
Yeah.
Yeah, an old death god. But for now, what do you wish to do?
What time of day is it?
I believe it was still the start of the day, so you're probably looking at late morning,
That's right.
like 10, 11-ish.
During the day.
Probably best. Do we want to tool up for undead?
Well, I've got a couple of holy water Molotovs still.
Yeah,
I've got a couple of.
I think we were all ready to go, basically, weren't we? It was like,
the one.
Yeah,
the
they're
one
not
thing
really
I can
Can
tell
do
you
some more
is
holy
that-
water because I could dip one. Yeah, but that's,
Why do you need holy water? They're not resistant to anything.
well, no. What can I say?
no, we found out that skeletons generally die to being bashed. So
Yeah.
it was like,
Yeah.
But you're the two that can do any bashing. The rest of us are reliant on
I mean,
piercing weapons,
I
which
mean,
are
to be fair,
not
James's gun
optimal.
doesn't really give a crap what you are. It's
No.
like,
yours doesn't. I, for one, would like to grab myself
I
some
was
kind
thinking,
of.
if we're doing
sledgehammer
this
or
quietly,
something.
if we are going to use guns, do we want to pick up something to dampen the
Are,
sound?
are we? Have we been contracted to do this quietly?
We've been contracted to do this silently.
Silently, right? In that case,
Well,
No,
with as
we're
little
looking
as
down, he's
no,
already
no
started.
noise as possible. They don't want it being sort of
Broadcast.
I
advertised.
will point
as
out
an
that
issue.
the Metropolitan Necropolis is not too close to the town. It is a little way.
no. Looking
So-
on the map, I shall show people the map if you would like me to.
oh, we saw it last week, didn't we?
Yeah. aren't we?
So-
when we were getting rid of the car.
This is the cafe
Yeah.
over here, and that is the pyramid.
Mm.
So it is outside of town. But is this a place like a sort of public burial site?
It is, but it has been closed for renovation.
Okay.
What, for a couple of weeks? Coincidentally.
Actually, it's probably been about a month because they started work beforehand. But yeah,
I don't know about you, but I feel like you two are all right because you've got yourself a warhammer, which is a skeleton killer anyway. You can punch shit to death,
Yep.
which is good. The three of us should probably get our hands on some, like, I don't know, sledgehammers or something of a similar ilk. You might be all right, 'cause-
sledgehammer. Well, to be
I-
fair,
but I'd like a big old
So, yeah,
blunt
look,
thing.
I mean, if I go into my fucking
Tiger.
hybrid form, I've got my
fisticles.
predatory strike.
Is that an unarmed
Yeah.
strike that you can do bludgeoning with? Cool. Yeah, you're all right then.
And I can make both your weapons magical. The end.
Can you do two?
That magical doesn't really matter for skeletons and things like that. They're vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. That's the thing.
I mean,
Magical damage doesn't really matter.
magical damage might come in handy when we
Bite.
Yes, so maybe just save it until we get to that thing.
It's bone. Oh no. I chipped a tooth. Fuck.
Well, at least you're not a vampire.
Yeah. Okay.
Suck the marrow.
Ow. Yeah, if I could.
You just get a drill.
Go to a wood workshop and just pick up a.
Yeah, I was thinking like a woodworking shop or a hardware store. I'm thinking something that would be the equivalent of a mall, say.
I have a
a
very
baseball bat.
No, like big thing, like a baseball bat. I imagine would
Baseball
be like
bat with
I
like
don't
nails around the outside.
that would
No,
make it
that would be
piercing damage. No, you want a normal one, normal baseball bat.
decent set of knuckles.
No, I'm looking more in the way of like sledgehammer kind of.
Could get yourself a
thing.
glockenspiel hammer.
Fuck off.
There's only a music shop around.
Oh my god. No, I will.
I mean, they do hurt if you hit someone with it.
You
I'm
could
sure.
also,
I
Like-
did it with the many
Hey,
But
times.
in terms of pure,
Ed,
could also
you
get
can go
yourself,
like this to them on that rib cage.
you could also get
It's a walking
yourself,
stand-up xylophone.
you could also
As
get
I
yourself,
bone.
you could also get yourself the giant hammer that the Gong guy had at the start of those old films.
that would probably count as a mall, I imagine.
Yeah. Two-handed ball, in fact.
How much do you want for it? $15,000. Yeah.
Right.
No, I would. Yeah, in anticipation of this, I imagine skeletons are relatively normal. Well, you've done a little bit of research and you know that skeletons die to getting bombed, don't you?
Yeah. They're if they can for it.
Yeah, I will go and grab myself a something of the ilk of a construction hammer or a sledgehammer or something like that. I'm looking for something that has the stats of a maul, basically.
Hardware stores exist in town, so you can easily go into one of those.
Yeah.
I won't make you roll for that because hardware stores are fairly easy to find.
They're just
I will make you roll to see if they've got what you're looking for, or whether you
Okay.
have to get something similar.
okay.
So if you could make me an investigation check to see what they've got around.
With you.
If anybody is coming with you, they can give you assistance in this.
Hang on.
You can make one as well. With the
I can
bits
make
of end.
two. Two per rest now because I'm level 6.
Oh!
Or you're boxed way down the bottom of the map there.
It takes 1 hour, so I can spend 1 hour and duplicate 2 hammers instead of making any bullets or anything like that.
How large of an item can you make?
It's price locked, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Mauls
you
are
should
only
be able-
10 gold.
Yeah.
How much
So
is a warhammer?
a warhammer is also under 100. I'd prefer a maul if
Yeah.
you can.
A wall.
No, I've got a warhammer. I have to copy something.
Yeah, in that case, I may as well just buy myself a maul.
I was
Warhammers are. Yeah, they're 15. But mauls do more damage. And considering the only thing I have is weapons, I would quite like to be doing as much damage as I can. So I will go for the hardware store option.
I should probably reload my gun before we start combat.
That
Probably
would
an idea.
probably be a good idea.
Would anybody like to come with me?
Yeah, well, go for it.
Thank you. Right.
Oh, it's 2 hammers
Investigation,
there.
you said, yeah? Great roll, unfortunately. 14.
Okay. They do have like sledgehammers in.
Mm-hmm.
That would do the job.
Yeah, I'll go for a sledgehammer then.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to say that a sledgehammer is not like a proper weapon, so it's going to be cheaper than a maul would be.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But at the same time, it's not really designed to be used as a weapon.
No.
So, do you get proficiency with?
I got proficiency with all weapons.
Well, if you get proficiency with all weapons, I'll say yes, it would be fine then.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But if it was just, oh, I've only got a narrow proficiency and it does normally include this, but if you're proficient with all weapons, I'll
No,
say
I'm proficient with all firearms, all martials, and all symbols. It's the
Okay.
benefit of being a fighter.
I'm going to say that that's $5 gold, so $5.
Can you split a 20?
Yeah.
Let's pass that down.
Here,
please.
here's 10 change.
Thank you.
Anybody else
Lovely.
getting anything? You can pick up some ammo here while you're. It is a hardware store. They do ammo.
Here we go.
Can I find a like a sports
What sort of thing are you looking for?
like a baseball,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
preferably like a metal one if possible.
Oh, well now that's going to be more difficult because they haven't been invented. Well, actually no, they have been invented, but they're only just
You
invented.
just stab yourself in the face.
Yeah.
Oh,
piece of
dear.
head flew off.
Oh.
So, you could make me an investigation check because finding that is actually going to be somewhat difficult.
Um,
Can I guide him?
I don't need it.
Are you with it?
I've got nothing else to do.
21.
Oh yeah, you find it. There is one store in town that does aluminium baseball bats. Well, I say aluminium. It's an alloy of some type. Let me just check on the. So I did actually do specifically baseball bats, I believe. Yes. No, it's not on that list. Is it on the price list?
I couldn't find it on the price list.
In the future, can I borrow that baseball bat and make a steel one for you?
No, you don't want to steal baseball because it would be incredibly unbalanced and heavy.
No more than
no,
an aluminium
it would
one.
be
You wouldn't be able to swing
unusable.
it any harder.
Though you could do the old trick of getting a baseball, pouring kerosene on it, lighting on fire, and twatting at it.
I mean, that would be pretty fun.
It's
It
an
would work
idea.
better with the aluminium bat.
Mhm.
I just can't wait until you guys start meeting the custom dragons.
Is
So
that the
what?
new
The
one?
baseball
The what
dragon.
now?
Dude.
The baseball dragon.
Guys, there are metallic dragons, yes.
Yes.
There's new metals now.
Ah.
Oh, alloy dragons. Oh
Aluminium.
shit. Pardon?
Aluminium dragons specifically.
Aluminium dragons.
That's a bit of a lightweight then.
Magnesium dragon.
Have they
How would they survive in the rain?
Have they ever made an Electrum Dragon?
Yes, that's been done.
That is a thing already. Yeah.
Right, I can't find
That
the,
is a real alloy.
can't find the details.
Einstein.
Yes,
Stylium Dragon.
very short-lived.
Marvel
A
crossover.
uranium dragon.
Marvel-
Boy's already made it. He's already got the stats for him.
Not the
Well-
full stats, not for that one, because I'm not expecting you to be facing that until much
Fucking
later.
uranium.
You just enter
A uranium dragon and a plutonium
Plutonium
dragon fighting over the same piece of land.
Imagine Marvel crossover one. Vibranium dragon.
Vibranium dragon.
You lose. if
Walk
you
out
strip
through
it
the fallout, baby.
What the hell is this? Everything's dying in this strange part of rural Newfoundland.
Okay,
What's
I do
happening?
have them somewhere, but I cannot find them. I'm going to say that an aluminium baseball bat is going to be equivalent, sort of. Actually, no, it's going to be expensive because it's at this one custom store. Right, so an aluminium baseball bat. You go into what is quite possibly the most prestigious sports store in town. Considering there's like 4 stores, that's not saying that much, but it is still in the pricey area of town. A man in full sports gear approaches you. He has a ridiculously coiffured moustache.
Love that one. Good.
Good evening. Not good evening. Good morning, sir. What could we get for you?
I'm just looking for a metal baseball bat, if you please.
A metal baseball bat. Certainly, sir. We're the only stockist in town. Please, come with me.
Okay.
He takes you over to the batting section and takes down one of these very shiny bats. Would Fur like to give it a couple of practice swings?
Beat him to death.
Yeah. I don't say didn't
Yeah, I like it. I'll take
mm,
it.
how much are you looking for it, please?
Now, this is an item that's quite rare.
Yep.
It's quite expensive.
Yep.
It's about $15.
Take it.
Would you like it wrapped, sir?
No, I'm good.
You're right there.
No! Just have a bow put on it. Just beating him to death with a bow on the end of it.
Oh, you got a pretty big bow.
Yes,
Put it on the end.
certainly, sir. Thank you. He takes it away, and after a moment, he comes back with your bat with an immaculately crafted bow that has been precisely tied onto it. However, it is yellow. Sorry, sir, I'm afraid we're out of pink.
No, that's fine.
I have frilled the ends nicely for you.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I don't know why I'm holding it.
There you go.
You're a very big person with a very small.
I mean, I am 7 foot tall.
Perhaps sir is a friend of Dorothy. That's a decade early, isn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, he's not wearing a pink carnation, so a green carnation. Sorry. So.
So, shall we proceed? Are you guys buying anything?
No.
That's not how you.
James, is there anything your character would be looking for?
Not at the moment.
Direction in his life? Hope?
You said it's quite far from town, so gunfire wouldn't be as heard. You have to worry
It-
about.
There's a not insignificant chance it will be heard if you're using, like, shotguns.
Mm.
But if you're using a small caliber pistol, you'd probably be okay.
You probably be alright. Because you're only firing 38s.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand.
You will be doing piercing damage.
I don't have really proficiency with that many martial weapons.
What have you
so-
got, actually, proficiency as a rogue?
What you could do is you could get
Yeah,
yourself a
short sword.
shotgun and get bag rounds for it.
Ooh. Bag rounds. As in, like, beanbag rounds,
yes.
I'm talking.
Like a police shotgun.
Which do exist in this time period, however they used basically rubber rounds.
What about slugs? Would they be At what point does
They
the
would
bullet
be
become bludgeoning?
I would say once you get to like
Yeah.
shotgun size, which is about that
Yeah.
ish. Yeah.
At that point, that's bludgeoning damage. Yeah. I wonder if that's not an idea as well. If we can just pop out and buy some
Slugs,
slug shells.
slugs are not the cheapest option, but they do exist.
Are bag rounds cheaper than slugs?
They are, but they're kind of rare.
Mm,
You need to find somewhere where they'll do them.
it's probably easier to find slugs then.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
For fuck's sake.
Are skeletons weak to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder?
Did your research bring any of that up?
Don't think so.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. You know that they are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, though. That much you do know. If slugs are in fact bludgeoning damage, I would like to go out and buy a box of slugs. You've got shotgun as well, don't you? Yeah. Should we both buy a box of slugs?
And
Is that going to make a lot of noise?
yes, it will be loud.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
However, it might make a good backup if things go to shit.
Yeah, and on the unfortunate chance that everything does go to pot, it might not be the worst thing in the universe to have a box of slugs ready.
And they have said if it does get out, we've got to make as much noise as possible.
Yeah.
I will say that they are twice the rent cost of normal ones, so it'd be 20 for a box 25.
Not bad. Yeah, I'll go for that.
So it's how much?
20 for a box of 25.
You will have to go to Walker Gunsmiths to get them.
Is that the dwarf?
20.
I've got to get a walker. I'm sure we can drive.
That's something.
You want two?
No, just the one box, please.
What would you class the
Setup.
There you go.
Now, you can't do a cone attack with the
No,
shotguns
it's
when
a
you're using
single-
plug. It is a single target.
That's cool. What would you
Class.
the stats for the baseball bat?
Stats for the baseball bat are going to be the same as a short sword, but bludgeoning.
Oh, okay.
1d6.
And it is lighter than a wooden one, so it behaves more like a short sword.
Charging.
25. So could you theoretically wield two of them?
Yes.
Yes.
Shouldn't, but you can.
Yeah, you could.
Did you get a better? Actually, I suppose. No, it is.
It'd still be
short sword.
strength weapons, though, wouldn't they, really?
Oh, they're not classic.
Finesse weapons, you mean?
No, they wouldn't be.
Nah.
It is still a bludgeon.
It's a 1d6 non-finesse short sword.
With a hockey stick. Be finesse.
Yeah, you're 200.
There isn't any two-handed finesse weapon in this
So-
game, actually.
Anything else you guys want to do?
Not for me.
What about the Zweihander?
You guys
Like a
want to
great sword.
go to the necropolis and see what's there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you driving?
Probably a good idea.
You can say, well, didn't we drive to the university?
Yes.
So we have a car ready for all of us.
You have also been doing a bit of shopping around town, so
Yeah, we were in the Studson.
your somewhat luxurious car.
Yes.
So you
6-seater.
pile into it and drive out of town. As you are heading out of town, you can. Sorry,
1 or 2 units, including the driving around.
you've been doing a bit of driving around, so I'll say 2 units this time. As you're driving through town, you can see that it is a fairly nice day. It's a little bit cold, a bit overcast, but it's not too bad. There's a little bit of steam rising from the sewers as you're going along, and as you start heading out of town, you do notice that there is a sort of a pall hanging over the necropolis as you drive towards it. It's the big blocky structure of the pyramid, rather foreboding ahead of you. Now, for those of you who are from Harbourlight, which I don't think is any of you at this point, is it? No.
Yeah.
In that case, I won't bother with that. Since you're all from outside of Harbourlight, this is possibly the first time you've seen a structure quite like this. You may have seen the pyramids. I think you went to North Africa at one point, did you not? Yeah. You've seen the original pyramid.
All over it, boys.
Well, you are Indiana Jones. So.
Yeah.
You've seen the
Oh, I
original.
thought you were talking about real life.
Well, I've been there as well, yeah.
You
You watch
have.
them get built.
Who do you think was advising?
There's actually a fourth one. He built it. It's upside down.
But down into the sand instead.
Who? Anybody else likely to have been there? You may have gone through at some point, but I doubt it.
And I fought on the Western Front, so depending on the route I took, I may have gone through this world's version of the Suez Canal.
Possibly.
So I
You-
might have seen them in passing, but I've never
Possibly.
made a trip to them, certainly.
Okay. So one or two of you may have seen the original pyramids. These are. This thing lacks the simplicity of the originals.
Ooh.
It's a bit too gothic.
Oh.
It's sort of. It's not a single solid pyramid. It's sort of like stepped with.
So it's more like the
terraces.
Incan one.
Not quite. It's got a style all of its own. Imagine if the people who built Gothic cathedrals decided to build a pyramid. If you look up the London
Yeah.
necropolis, you will London metropolis, London Metro necropolis. Anyway, I think it was just the necropolis actually. But if you look that up, it will give you the rough look of what this thing is. It is Baroque Gothic.
Not the London Necropolis Railway, although that is now a thing, which
Oh, yeah.
is amazing.
That was originally built to take people out to the necropolis. So
Oh my god.
Yeah. they decided against building the actual necropolis in real life. By the way,
Wasn't it like the Metropolitan Sepulchre?
that was
That's
it.
its name.
Metropolitan Sepulchre.
Was it like what was it? How many?
So
could
this
it have
pyramid,
held?
it's like Gothic architecture mixed with the catacombs.
Kind of, but it's all above ground.
Five.
at least.
It could house 5 million dead. Was
Yep.
the idea?
Have you got a
5
Have
million.
you got a picture of it?
Oh my shit! Holy. Oh, that looks awful. Hang on, I'm just blowing it up a bit. This is the sort of concept of the Metropolitan Sepulchre.
That's what you're going towards.
That's god awful. Who thought that was a good idea?
I'd like to see Rocky climb those stairs.
Yeah. That is 90 stories high, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine getting told that flipping Granny Smith's on the fucking 89th
89th floor. That would have definitely been like, you know for a fact that the top 3 floors would have been like premium grave space, wouldn't it? That would have been like royalty and lords only.
Mm-hmm.
All of us chumps would be like on the bottom.
Well, you say that. They
Mhm.
probably wouldn't have been buried in that structure at all.
Oh no, good point. Actually, that's a very good point.
But you might have one or two rich people who might decide that they want the top floor. Yes. So
This is a
Pentest of death.
this is a very badly mocked up version of what it would have looked like if it had been built in the modern skyline. That's horrible.
and that's what you guys are driving towards.
Lovely. Love that for us.
So-
Yeah, whose idea was it built this monstrosity?
This this thing's been built since the Victorian era, so it's been up for like 30, 40 years at this point.
It's not even partially filled.
It would have been 4 times the height of St. Paul's.
Fuck me. Jesus
So
Christ.
as you approach it, you can see that
Say, great space.
Well, yeah, that was the plan.
as you
but-
approach it, you can see that there are sizable parks out in front of it, both car parking areas and just parks for people to walk around and
Oh, I think that's
take in the environment. And...
Swings.
No, like,
We'll go and see Granny. You go on the swings.
I mean, to be fair, that's not a terrible
Isn't it
idea.
weird?
Yeah,
These
it's not
swings seem like they're made out of bones.
It's like the Church of Bones in Hungary,
Yeah.
where like everything's bone fixtures.
So, as you approach, you can see there aren't that many people around. And in fact, as you approach a large set of cast iron gates that frame the outside of the structure, they are closed.
No.
Is there any kind of guard or anything wandering about?
No.
Okay. Who did we get?
There is a guard post, but there doesn't seem to be anybody in it.
We'll have a mosey around that then. Never mind.
Is the guard post
Cast
door
iron
shut?
dragon collect.
Is it like a little boot?
Would you like to go investigate it?
Yeah.
He needs seasoning before you can.
As you approach, are you going to park up near the gate?
Who's
That
driving?
is sensible. Who's
Yeah, who
driving?
was driving?
Well, it'll be probably me or you because
Yeah, it could be me.
I could drive.
I've got drive plus 8.
I've got +5.
Technically, I can drive.
You
but I'm not the
drive
best choice.
because I'm my kind of too lazy to drive.
So, you park up near the gates.
Yes.
You get out and say thank you, Jeeves, as you park the car.
You do that when you open the door.
As you walk over towards the booth, you can see that there is a door that's on the far side of it into the inside of the structure, and it is hanging open.
Cool.
And
Very good.
Anybody before we go any further, just look around and see. Can I make an investigation? See if we see anything suspicious.
Certainly, perception check.
Mm.
I'll guide myself. Look for anything weird.
Can I
50
help you with that?
boxy
Yeah,
bit.
I'll help you with that. So you have advantage.
do you only have a card in the car park?
Yes, there is one.
I shall go.
I wonder if that was the
Yeah, security card.
security guard for you.
Mm.
Oh, we've been getting a car.
All the
Fighters was lost.
Who knows?
What was that? An investigation or perception?
Perception.
Perception.
27.
Good.
Okay.
Nat 20.
You cannot see anything which immediately is
Yes,
like.
you did draft it.
You cannot see anything that's immediately like, oh, that's a threat. Could you not put that bag anywhere near the microphone, please? It's crinkling really loud. That's no different.
Put it on the
Table
table behind
behind
you.
But I'm eating.
Or just empty it out onto something then.
so sticky.
And just put it in the drawer.
Right. So, as you look around, you can't see anything that's an immediate threat, but you do notice that there are a large number of crows that are just watching from the trees around here. There's a definite sense of foreboding from that. It's like,
Is there enough to be a murder?
sorry?
Is it enough to be a murder?
It is indeed a murder of crows. It's like they're waiting for something.
After waiting for it.
Do they look
Waiting
fat?
for us to die.
Maybe.
They do look a little plump, yeah.
Oh no.
Are they in a specific tree together?
No, they're spread out all over the place.
Oh.
Is there an unfortunate smell coming from anywhere?
You did roll
Yes,
nat
he's-
20.
Yes.
Or unfortunate soul.
There is definitely a smell of blood lingering in the air.
Oh great.
You're good at smelling things out, aren't you?
Yeah, what?
Could you, by any chance, can you smell that horrible smell? He probably can't. Naturally, he's a dog. He's got like.
You can smell it. I won't
I
make
will
you
do
roll
that,
for
because
that.
that'd
But
be
if you
all
want to find where it goes, backtrack it, for instance, you would have to make a roll. It is using your perception, and it is with advantage because it's based on smell.
And I will guide you so you get it. Use your nose.
Use the nose.
Amazing guidance I get.
Use the nose, Croc. Oh, nice. Fuck yeah.
That's 22 with a natural 20.
Okay.
Do you not get any bonuses for
No.
perception?
You will need to go through the gate to track this, but there is definitely a smell trail that you can detect. As you sort of
Smelly smell.
close your eyes for a second to let your brain focus on your sense of smell, you can almost see like a trail of red flickering through the air in front of you.
As if you had activated eagle vision.
Something like that, yeah.
Or if I
So-
was in fact a land shark.
A land shark.
Opening your eyes, you can visualize it heading ahead of you, unless you have aphantasia.
Yeah.
Or
Isn't
you're
that
in
a
a cartoon.
Disney movie from the 90s?
No, that's just Fantasia.
That's older than that.
So, do you wish to open the gate?
Yeah, probably. What?
Can we
Is-
climb?
Did
Is it?
you
Who
say
wants to
the
investigate the
post
guard to figure out whether it's
had-
the guard's car or the professor's car?
Guys, one at a time, please.
Sorry. This is outside the gate.
Who wants to investigate the car? Trying to figure out if it's the professor's car or the guard's car.
Sounds sensible. I'll do it with you if you want.
Heading over towards the car, and you can see that this looks to be a fairly cheap-looking vehicle. You can roll me a D100. Let's see exactly what type of
It's a
vehicle it is.
Lamborghini.
That doesn't exist yet.
That is a 19.
19. It's a Bolt Model A runabout. So it's a little two-door folding roof one.
All right, fair enough. Very old at this point. Then.
I mean, they were built up until like 1928, so
1728.
1728. Thank you. They're built up to like 1728, so it's like 2 years old at youngest.
Fair enough. Okay.
But
not too
it could
bad.
also be like 22 years old almost.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
although this one's got to be within the last 10 years.
Okay.
It's got the black work on it rather than chrome or anything.
Is the folding roof up or down? Currently?
It's up.
It's up. Okay. Did Bolt Model A's have any like locking systems on the cars or windows or anything? Okay. Might as well just have a little look around.
It's like a Citroen 2CV. You can open it with a spoon.
Lovely.
Spoon I prefer now.
No, literally, you can open a 2CV with a spoon.
Yes.
You can start a 2CV
TV
with a spoon.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's have a little
Okay.
mosey around
Popping
then.
the door open. There is no lock on the door.
No.
You can see the interior is smartly appointed. It's a little worn in, but not like too badly so.
Just put them in a bowl.
Yeah. Get a bowl, mate. It's less aggravating.
I'll leave it up.
Right. So the interior of it is fairly neatly set out. It's smart. This is a working car. It's a little worn in, but it's not too bad. You can see that the pedals have been worn slightly smooth from where people are driving it. That's perfectly normal with these cars. You have to hold down one of the pedals to actually keep it in gear, basically.
Is there any kind of like documentation or anything in this
Not
car?
that's
Anything strewn about?
Not that's immediately obvious, but you will notice that there is something tucked into the top of the windscreen.
Have a look at that.
Okay. It's a piece of documentation about guard routines.
Okay. Guards card.
And check the glove box.
There
Yeah.
isn't one.
Oh.
They don't exist yet in this. Well, not in this car anyway.
The guard
Invent the
routines
glove
is
box.
this just invent the glove box.
It's
I cut open a piece of the car and you can put your gloves in it. Voila! Patented. I'm a millionaire.
they exist in other cars, not on this one.
Damn it!
So,
Too late.
it's
Too
basically
late.
it's basically a list of who is on each day of the week.
Oh, I see. So it's a
Who's on today?
It's a guy by the name of Roger. He has been on for the last month. Basically, it seems like it cycles out every month.
right. Okay.
Roger.
And it's just the guard rotor, nothing
Yes,
more than
and it
that.
appears to only be at night.
Ooh.
We're there
People
during the
calling
day.
Roger.
Yes.
Oh no. So he shouldn't be there now.
No.
Mm.
Oh no.
What time is it of the day currently?
About midday.
Midday.
Oh dear.
That's weird. Okay. I guess we should probably go and have a look.
Roger's been Rogered by a skeleton.
Now there is a
Okay.
long distance from where you are at the moment up to the actual pyramid itself. You could drive the car up into it, this area.
Up the pyramid.
So is it
Not
like
up the pyramid.
let's do an Italian job, go up the pyramid, disappear over the other side. Is there? So we're in the car park, sort of outside the main gate.
Yes.
Is that the idea? And then there's the gate, and then a drive,
Yeah.
and then
There
another
is
car park.
There is a gravel drive that goes up to it. There isn't a car park, but there are places for people to be dropped off. At the
Oh,
far end.
right, I
You
see.
can see that there are other vehicles and some construction equipment that's up there.
Might as well drive it then.
Is it
No.
is it a sort of double doored gate, or is it a
Big exit,
what do you call it, barrier?
No,
or-
this is a gate. This is
It's
a
not-
cast
yeah,
iron
not-
gate.
nothing
so
goes
it's correct.
Okay.
It is iron. Yeah. I don't know if undead are affected by iron in that way though.
No, but they did think. Remember last week that the undead can't leave the necropolis.
Oh right, okay. Interesting.
I think it's the area of effect of whoever is controlling them, because he's inside.
Yeah.
I think they run out of
Oh right, I see. Okay, okay.
distance.
It's not going to be that far to walk.
No, I suppose not. How far is it to walk?
A couple of 100 meters.
Shall we look for Roger the cabin boy first?
Yeah, probably.
Roger the cabin boy.
I don't know why he's called him that.
Who are you
Roger.
talking about?
The security guard is the actual term. We're not on a ship currently.
Yeah. This guard post, is
Yeah.
it one of those ones that sort of straddle the iron framework? So there's one door, the
No,
gate,
there
and
is-
then another?
There is a door on one side of it, and that's on the inside of
So you're going through the main gate and then going through.
Yes.
That's right. Okay.
There is also a smaller gate next to it, but that does appear to be locked.
Okay.
Can you unlock it?
I mean, if the main gate is unlocked, what we could just go through that.
You haven't checked it yet.
Is the main gate unlocked?
You go up to it, and you can see that it has got a bar on the far side that isn't in place.
Isn't. Push it over.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
It's not going to be stealthy, but I suppose it not going to be stealthy with him anyway.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone's around here to notice anyway.
Also, we just opened the front door.
Yeah.
It's not like we're not shooting immediately. The people are like, oh, they opened the doors.
Speaking of shooting, anyone that's got slugs and needs to load them, I'm loading mine up now.
So you've got your weapon out in public.
No, I'm just
You could have done
in public because I forgot to say that I had.
Oh, you went to prison for that last.
So,
I expect it from them, not from you.
He's
As-
learning.
as you prepare, you're gonna walk up? So you're leaving the car here.
Yep.
You're gonna park it up
Yeah.
properly, or you're gonna just leave it by the side?
I'll park it up.
Unlocked. Can we lock
Yeah,
this
can we
car?
lock
Yes, you've got
Yeah.
you've got turn locks on this.
You might as well check the guard post while we're here as well.
And look, do you want to follow the trail?
Yeah.
We'll check the guard post first, then continue the forward round.
The interior of the guard post is there's a bit of a spatter of blood on it, but not like massive amount. It looks like
Yeah.
somebody was clonked or slashed,
Right. Okay.
but it's not
Minor
like
wound kind of
yeah.
thing.
It's like
Okay.
a minor head wound, so it's going to bleed a bit, but it's not like life-threatening amount. It's a bit more than
They do bleed a lot though.
but it appears to have been left alone.
Can anyone tell how fresh the blood is?
You could make a medicine check or a nature check to find out.
Probably you more than anyone else. 'Cause you-
It's
I mean, yeah.
my
If anyone
character
should
is
have
designed-
medicine, it's probably you.
This week I'm playing a blood splatter analysis.
His name is Dexter.
And I will guide myself to go, how old is this blood? That's an 18 plus 2 plus, what was my medicine? 5. 25!
This has dried out for a while. This is more than just last night. This has been
Ooh.
here for at least a couple of days.
Is it starting to smell a bit rancid?
So,
So-
I think we'll find the guard alive.
And seeing as he's not got anybody to relieve him for like a month, he could literally.
No one's exactly
die.
checking on him, is he? Yeah. Is there anything else inside the guard post, like
Like a
any bits of
logbook?
paper? Yeah, any logbooks?
There is a logbook,
Cool.
which is noting about a week ago
Oh,
that people were going in again for the construction, which is odd because there's a gap of about a week before that of people going in for the construction. To note that it was a single vehicle, and the name given for it was Professor Jerry's.
that 2 weeks ago. Lines up.
Well, no, he went in a week ago.
Oh, right, okay.
Hmm.
So one would imagine that some of the vehicles clustered over by the entrance are
Yeah.
his.
One of them.
And if he's
Unless
been in there a week,
driving by two guards at once.
if he's been in there a week, unless he took food with him, he's probably dead.
Potentially.
Well, he's a wizard. So
He's a
he
wizard.
could have-
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah, he could good bury himself.
Yeah, if he's got good berry, he could good berry himself. He could do
Well, good berries.
a number of different things.
Druid.
Yeah, that's not
Ranger.
a wizard.
No,
I don't think.
We also
Magical initiates, I think. Just saying.
I just rolled to see what his car was, and I got a cab, so I'm going to change that out.
He stole a cab.
He could have bought a second hand one.
Yeah, he's
If
a
it-
real
if it
skin
was a
flip.
cab, if it was that cab we had attacked robbed last week. Was cool.
Oh yeah, they met the cool cabbie.
The cool
hot
cabbie.
rod woman.
Hot rod.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like race tuned taxi.
Ooh. What is he, a bootlegger?
She.
Oh, gee. Is she a bootlegger?
She's a racing car driver.
Ah.
And
Who could also potentially be a bootlegger.
a car tuner in a spare time.
Fair.
which is great if we want to
We want to soup up the cars. Have you got enough space to get out of
do
it?
some.
Without knocking that. No one's done it yet. Who's with the first?
That's why I've stayed exactly where I am. I'm trying not to move.
Right. You can see that there are a couple of like industrial vehicles here. There's one thing that looks like a big gravel spreader. and there's another one that's like a big truck. What?
Were we investigating the guard post, then you were following the blood trail before we went?
Yes.
Okay.
But the blood trail is heading straight towards.
Ah, okay.
You can see there is also Mamura Routavelt, which is an expensive-looking, good quality car,
That might be coming back to the yard.
Yeah.
and a Tuxie Standard 4-door, which is a sort of like family car.
Okay.
As
We
you
might be adding to our fleet.
When we were looking in the logbook,
Yes.
was there a particular number plate that was attached to Professor Jerry's car? Or was that not information?
it probably wouldn't have noted the number plate on it.
Okay.
What?
Depends. Securities cards do sometimes.
Yeah,
And
but this is
there-
this is like the 1930s,
No,
True.
17.
1730s. But yeah, no. It would note the colour of the car though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is one of the two a different colour to the rest?
The Tuxie is a fairly bright green.
Ooh.
The Mamura is a sort of dark brown, but it's got a slight sheen to it. It's like a high polish.
Oh yeah, like sort of almost like sort of Baker-like wood effect kind of thing looking.
It's not a wood effect, but it's a highly polished brown.
Yeah.
And it's noted that his car was brown.
Oh, okay. Jerry's got some money then.
Oh.
Okay.
Does his car have a lock on it?
We've got there yet, haven't
Yes, it's an expensive car.
we? Sure.
The Bolt Model A was made in like 1900.
Could I?
1908.
I'm sure we know something we can pick
And
up.
they stopped being produced in 1928.
Could
Ah,
I
there you go.
convince the car's door to open? Can I try and pick it up?
You can attempt to. Oh, you're going to attempt to pick the lock.
Yeah.
Why? You're not following the blood trail. You're just going car.
Because if he's dead,
Because
it's a nice car.
Because he's a con man. He's a criminal.
Maybe
Also-
wait until you know if he's dead.
Also,
Good point.
we
He's
can
not
break
dead
in.
yet.
We can also break into his car and see if there's any documents that will help us know why he's gone in.
Yeah.
If the blood does the
Let's
blood
just-
trail
yeah,
go
that's
into
fine.
the pyramid?
The blood trail is going into the pyramid.
In that case, it genuinely
Well-
might.
Okay, no, it's not going straight into the pyramid. It's going around one of the sides.
So we want to go around one. See, do we know how many entrances there are into this pyramid?
There are 4. There's one on each side.
Do we want to
That
check?
means there's 4 exits.
It does. So that's something we need to block off then. Make sure that the only exit that it can get out of is the one that we are currently in front of.
These doors are fairly big, but you do have access.
To a digger. We could
This-
park in front of one of the doors.
Okay.
Oh God.
Hi,
what's
Polar
this
Knights. Good to see you. As a barber, I love the men's cam as it's every stage of beard growth.
With me, I assume being the culmination of it.
I do apologise I didn't see you come in there. My apologies. I also need to ban the bot that came in just before you.
Oh.
Don't ban it. I'm buying some.
No.
Don't buy followers from them, god
No,
damn it.
I'm helping a Nigerian prince. He's going to make me rich.
He's stuck in an airport and he
Right.
wants to give me all this money.
Yeah.
That one Nigerian prince that's actually being really sincere. I've got all this money. I keep emailing people and nobody wants it.
So,
I feel really guilty about all this generational wealth.
do you wish to go around the outside?
Probably a good idea.
Probably a good idea.
Can you get into one of the trucks?
The construction
Park it-
trucks,
Yeah,
you mean?
park it across the middle.
Probably.
Might be a good idea before we go in, but we'll do this bit first and then we'll come back to that in a second. I reckon.
Okay, following the blood trail around, can I have a con save from all of you? But
Ooh,
most particularly
there you go.
you.
Okay.
I'm giving you disadvantage on it.
Okay, that's 6. That's
11.
18.
12.
12.
We'll have to ask him when he gets back. So, good news, one of you has passed.
I take it was me.
Yes.
If it wasn't, it'd be it's reverse.
Hang on a minute.
You've seen stuff like this before. You've been in the war.
I have.
You've seen stuff almost
been in
like
multiple
this,
wars.
but you have a more clear indication of what just happened to this guy. It's like, oh god, this is horrible. It is You were afflicted with the fear effect. You were afflicted with the fear effect. You got 11.
Yep.
You were afflicted with the fear effect.
Oof. So.
What's in front
What
of
is
you
it?
is a pile of flesh
Oh, great.
and a uniform.
Oh, no.
And it is just flopped onto the ground. You can see it has been pecked at by birds for days as well.
That's where the crows are.
Yeah.
And there is a distinct smell of rot about this, which is why you had disadvantage.
Mm.
This is a corpse with no bones in it.
Mmm. Deboned. Lovely.
Maybe.
Mm.
One of the skeletons. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably correct.
You can see that there is a gun that was next to the body.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I imagine a couple of shell casings as well, if it's an ejecting weapon.
it's a revolver.
Ah, fair enough.
And all of the shots have been expended.
Thought so.
Yeah. Can I pick up the revolver?
Certainly.
So,
Moving on.
might
Put
as
it
well.
in the
He's not
pocket.
going to need it.
Yeah.
It's one of the Navy revolvers. You've had one before.
I've had a detective
It's just
special. A detective special is what
You
I
have to
had.
roll
last
a
Yeah,
d20.
it's just a Navy revolver.
Yeah, con save.
It's just a +1, 1d6.
Con
I'll
save,
use
you'll
it,
find
I'll
out.
put it.
Oh, yeah, con save, please.
Can I also go through pockets and see if there's any keys or anything?
You can't go closer to it because you're afflicted by the fear effect.
I will. Well, we'll see what. Oh.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Okay, this is a person who has been killed. They're now a pile of flesh, and there's no bones in that body.
Mm. It's a completely deboned corpse.
They've,
Just a bag of flesh.
they've been decomposing as well for a few days, so it's like there's some insect activity. Let's put it that way, just in case anybody's delicate about that.
Nice.
So, I'll go and have a look and see if there's any kind of like
Okay.
how has this poor unfortunate was it like the skeleton walked out of his flesh, or has it been hacked up to get at the skeleton?
Medicine check, it's very difficult
Okay.
because it's been a few days.
If it walked out, it would have footprints in blood.
Nah, not one. No idea.
Can I have a
Uh,
try?
Do I
This
get
is
inspo from
outside on gravel.
Oh, yeah.
Do I get inspo from that? It's
You
not
get that
one
one,
on a skill check. Oh, cool.
What was that? Sorry?
Can I have it?
Certainly. This is a medicine check, and you need to roll high.
Oh well, we both got inspo.
Oh, I can't help him.
could have been worse. Okay.
What are bones?
Yeah, it's like this is just a pile of flesh. Is there any uniform even left on this thing? or
Yes,
it
there is a
just
uniform
shreds?
left.
Okay, I will take the tip of my sword and I will fish the uniform jacket out ideally.
The body is on top of it, so it's going to take a lot of manipulating of it.
Okay,
There is a hat.
there is a hat. Okay, is the hat of the guard basically?
It looks like a guard's hat.
Yeah.
There's an ID on him. That's a fresh ID we can use.
Idea is
They're not fresh.
thing.
Yeah, not
They're rancid.
yeah. Oh dear. Okay, maybe we should just That's bad. That's real bad. Okay. Right.
That by 1 inch.
It's just around the corner of the building. So,
I'm more concerned about what the hell we can drag it.
Well. Yeah, true. Was there any visible blood trail leading up to this? I'm not talking about the eagle vision there. Maybe he ran
it's been a few days, to be fair.
Walls and the poplars?
away from whatever was attacking him. If the door
Yeah, but
was
the blood-
if the door was barred,
Yeah,
you just
yeah, the
run.
blood's gone.
there's no blood trail.
No, no,
It was
he fell.
his. Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's blood in the guard post,
Mm.
and obviously he's over there.
Mm.
If the guard post is there and he's over there, he's probably just legged it
Yeah.
and then got caught there by something waiting.
So if I was going to leg it, I'd be lugging it away from them.
Are we
You would
thinking
think,
of
but the door was probably barred.
Are we thinking of the wrong thing here? Was he bashed in the head and died in the guard room, and then reanimated as a skeleton, and he's walked back, ripped himself off?
Why would the revolver have been expended?
Because that might have happened back at the guard outpost. when he was defending himself to start with.
I'm sure we
Do we
will.
find
And then he
Yeah,
holstered the
Yeah.
revolver, and then
No, it was near the hand.
yeah. So why would he not have been there firing off all the shots and then getting attacked?
Did we look for bullet casings?
It's a revolver. It doesn't eject.
So
Are there bullet marks on the outside of the necropolis near where the corpse is?
Investigation check.
can I do it just not near him?
You can. I'm going to say it's disadvantage for those who are afflicted by the fear effect.
Okay.
Bloody typical.
You get a nat 20 and then you get
Sorry.
disadvantage.
I did see you roll it. I was like,
You get 13. then.
Better than me.
so, what did you get?
Me too.
No.
My choice are between a 3 and a 2.
No.
Also 8.
No.
13.
No.
8.
You're convinced for a second you'd found it, and then you realise, no, actually, that's just part of the decoration. Never mind.
So
Is our gang named the Blind Bandits?
so basically, we see no
The
bullets
five
in his
blind
areas.
Correct.
So he might not have shot them here because none of us saw any.
You never know. I mean, he could have run, yeah, I suppose.
If he was an undead walking back, would he skin himself?
We've no idea.
So there's a possibility.
Yeah, I suppose. I still find it more.
I would have thought you lost a
Likely.
lose a lot more blood if he died in a guard post.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. A head wound doesn't need a lot of blood. There's only one whack, and he could be.
Yeah, I mean,
Do we want to go to a different entrance? Wait,
If this isn't at the end, it's around the corner.
the construction vehicles, why are they here?
So there was
Then we-
construction
Yeah, they were doing
work doing inside the
Oh, they
pyramid.
left the vehicles behind.
No one's left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're still in.
They would have parked them up and taken the tools inside, probably got murdered, and then
Because-
nobody came back out.
They said that the construction workers turned up, and then a week later, the professors turned up, but
Mm.
nobody in that period left.
Yeah. Which means that unless they're eating the dead, which I doubt is a good idea.
Or they have a
They're probably
really good
all-
snack van.
Yeah, that's inside the pyramid.
could be a burger van on the inside.
They could have a restaurant.
How big are the doors to the pyramid?
They are fairly sizable. They're about, I'm going to say 12 feet tall
Okay.
Silly
and
question.
about 4 foot wide each door. And there's
Are
two
they
doors.
all the same size from all four of the doors?
Are you going to go all the way around?
Well,
Silly
maybe we
question.
see two.
You've seen one. You haven't gone further down.
He's a security guard
Mm-hmm.
for this area. He's going to be the security guard for the month. The person that's not scared of the corpse, you can check him for keys.
Yeah,
Inspiration.
I will check him for keys. I
Um,
will make an unfortunately thorough job of this.
Okay. I'm not
If you-
going to make you roll.
Okay.
You find them.
Cool.
It's an unpleasant process, but you find them.
It could be a bit gooey.
You might want to run them under a tap.
Yeah. I know I've asked this question before, but no one's got prestidigitation, have they?
No.
I'm not.
And if I can take it, I haven't.
I don't think you can. You're a cleric.
Don't know.
I think
I
clerics
can't.
are one of the only ones that can't take it.
I can't do magic.
I'm just going to sort of
Look,
You just had it.
flick it.
It's
No,
not
this is the one who's
Well,
borrowed
You
me.
can take magic initiative.
No, you literally just had a red one.
What are you looking for?
a pencil.
How do I do this?
Did you bring out another yellow one? I
Yeah,
thought you had
yeah.
2 yellows. Have you how
on
have
your
you
lap?
done this?
Did you eat it?
Did you eat it?
I don't know. It's
When you hang on
James.
to it, James. It's gone.
Did you stab yourself again?
No.
He's put the entire pencil is in
Stand
him.
up.
What the fuck?
Quite impressive.
James, you're a magician and you didn't know it.
Is it full in your bag?
My bag's closed.
If you imagine James's magic shows, Madam, give me your wallet. It is gone. End of the show. See you later next week. The woman's like, where is it? James is like, I have no idea.
I genuinely don't know.
How do you think I got to this country?
Is it like underneath anything or?
You literally just had a red pencil. I
You didn't
watched
put it
you
in-
write something with it.
In here or something? Did you?
It wouldn't fit in there, would it? No. No.
James,
Yeah.
check your sleeves.
Nope.
Alright, okay.
That's quite impressive.
I genuinely have no idea how you've done that. No,
It doesn't appear to be on the floor either.
what the fuck, man?
Well done.
Well done. Now for your next trick.
Yeah.
Make it reappear.
And for my next trick.
In like an hour's time, we'll check. Ah!
It slowly bored its way in.
Is the map high enough that it could be hiding under that?
Nah,
Okay.
nothing there. What the fuck have you done?
There is a drawer in this table, isn't there?
There are drawers in the table.
On that
yeah.
side, and that's on there. But that's not.
No, no, that's not your. That's not the one you're using. Choose that.
What the fuck has happened? Oh my god.
It'll turn up.
Any
Well,
novel.
D&D can't find our own pencils.
Yeah.
But that's been the most riveting 5 minutes of D&D ever streamed.
Yeah.
Where have I put my pencil?
Where's the pencil go?
But it wasn't just James looking for it.
It was all
everyone.
six of us and we couldn't find the damn
I
thing.
think our perception is similar to our characters.
Like that. I told you about. Oh, I haven't told you about it.
Oh god.
+0.
I played Cyberpunk last week.
Right,
Cyberpunk Red.
right.
And we've been playing this campaign for a little bit, like 5 or 6 sessions. And
Where the fuck was it?
it was tucked behind that little pencil case thing.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
We've been playing it for a little bit, and we decided we're fed up of having to use PDF documents.
Mhm.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yay.
So the DM has been kind enough to go out and buy a hard copy of the D&D, not D&D, of the Cyberpunk Red source book,
Right.
which is great big thick book,
Ooh.
hardbound, lovely piece. And he brought it with him, and he put it out on the table. And our artist member of our group, Wolfgang, I love his name, was going through it and looking at and commenting on the adverts that are built into it because it's cyberpunk, and of course
It's
they
all
have
like
in
hyper
universe
corporate, isn't it?
and they have in-universe adverts in it as well. And he put it down, and there were a couple of minutes go by, and then the most stoic member of our team sort of looks at it side on and goes, "I don't think we're going to be able to use this book."
Why is that?
It's in French.
I remember you told me.
We
Yeah,
bought
yeah.
the fucking French copy.
French language version.
Anyway,
Oh god.
so
Now the pencil dramas over.
Yeah.
the doors you have seen, the one set of you have seen were the big doors like that. This place looks symmetrical, so you would assume that the doors are the same, but you haven't seen it unless you want to go around the
So
outside.
they look so they could be blocked off by a big truck.
Yes,
Mm.
you could. You'd have to put it side on, but yes, that should be able to at least partially block it.
Yeah. They're not like steps leading up to the doors or anything.
No, there's like maybe one step, but that's it.
That's fine. We can rock that up. Which way do the doors open?
Inside.
There's no point in blocking them.
There's less of a point to blocking them.
If there's only one step, perhaps we could drive the vehicle in. And then block
I mean,
it
the
from
doors
inside.
are wide enough you could get a normal car in, no problem.
Mm.
It's like 8 foot across the door.
12 foot tall though. I mean, even these construction
The
trucks,
the
I
delivery
imagine,
truck
aren't-
certainly would be able to do it.
They're not going to fill the entire door though. are they?
Delivery vehicle would, but it would only
Really?
block one.
Wow.
It's a big box truck and they're very high chassis.
Oh right. Okay. Well, maybe that's not a bad idea. Then.
You know, if we block one exit,
We could block two
yeah.
because we've got two. There are two.
The other
trucks,
one's a
aren't there?
gravel layer, so it wouldn't block the whole thing because it's not as tall.
We could use a couple of cars to block it.
What, stack them up one on top of the other?
Yeah. Whoa! Like the Hulk.
With our strength of +0.
Well, how tall is
Yeah, my
the-
plus zero as well.
Yeah, I got a whole +1. How tall is the gravel layer?
I'm going to say it's probably about the same height as a normal car, because while it doesn't have like a proper roof or anything, it's designed to be open so that you can monitor what's going on and look at things.
That's 6 foot.
It's still big.
Yeah.
So, well, actually, at this time period, cars tend to be a bit taller.
Oh,
So
7,
it's 6.5.
6. Are there like big old handles on these doors?
Yes.
Are they?
Well, push panels on the.
So they're not bar handles at all.
On the inside they are.
It's not useful. It's probably the best thing that we can do then is to try and block the doors up.
And then explain to them we have driven cars into the side of your Acropolis.
We can open the doors and then back the car in, and that's the whole port filled, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we can only do that with one.
Well, you got the professor's car.
Yeah, but that would be
It's not tall enough.
That's not
It's a
tall enough.
12-foot tall door.
No, that's slow once it was trying to get out. Down.
Yeah, it might slow them down. Yeah.
It will also slow you guys down if being chased out.
Yes.
Yeah, if we get lost. I don't know, like, I imagine it's not exactly difficult to navigate this place, being that it is a public building, but on the off
Any of you
chance...
been here before?
I mean, no. Is there a map or anything that's...
Not outside. You'd have to go inside and check.
Counterpoint, hospitals are public buildings, but they're confusing as fuck.
Good fucking
Yeah,
point,
yeah, these are
actually.
buildings, quite
Had
confusing.
not considered that.
I literally got lost in the Exeter hospital last time I went.
There you go.
I
Okay,
went
fair
in one
enough.
side and intended to come out the same exit and ended up at the very back of the hospital.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
Oh,
Let's not worry about boarding the
And that-
doors up then, because if we want to escape there,
yeah. It's just
And if we somehow get
Do we
split
go
up,
in?
we can. Yeah, let's just go.
They said it was the big thing was the fact that the lich had like an area of effect, right? So as long as we keep track of him or it, then we have an idea of where the skeletons can get out to, or its minions.
The Van State, the
Whatever they
skeletons can't leave the necropolis anyway, so they would be.
Oh, there you go. Then. No, that should be all right.
yeah.
So as long as we can keep track of it,
yeah.
then we can make sure it
We've
doesn't
got
get
to
out.
find it first.
yeah,
Yeah.
and make sure.
Sure, it's going to be very obvious.
First cat of the night.
Where you?
You're already under the table.
Hello, kitty.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're being raided by cats. We have to keep them out now because they keep crapping all over the place.
Come here. Toby, coming over you.
Oh, it's the kitten. Right.
Yeah.
Come here, you scrawny little goat.
There he is. Oh, he's getting big now.
Oh, I want a pet cat.
And this is why we take them away, because...
Ooh, I'm not going to let you get away. Ooh.
How old are they?
Not even a year old.
Look at you.
They're about 9 months old.
Doing good, though.
I had a cat with those exact
He was good with
markings at one point.
And he's now 9 months old. And hitting puberty.
Is that a bad thing?
With cats, yes.
No,
Well,
with the
The
dog.
cats and the dogs are both doing it.
Oh, right.
boy.
They had to separate the cats the other day.
Oh, God.
Trying
Don't
to
need,
get his
we
sister.
don't need another, don't need another bandit episode, do we?
With it being his sister.
Yeah,
So we won't even get like proper cats. We'll get like
Down syndrome cats. What is it? There's like...
Hey, that would be it. American cat.
they get like
Yeah.
four toes and 6, not
Yeah.
5 and 5.
Wow, Ed.
Isn't that... There is a
Down
thing...
syndrome cat.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry,
Sorry,
everyone. That was a...
That was a little on the nose.
Was that too much?
A little.
Sorry, my bad.
That's more of
I
our
think
offstream talk.
That may well have been the autism getting in the way of good, polite conversation. I apologise for that.
Just refer to them as potatoes.
Really? Surely
No.
that's worse.
The cat!
Oh, the cats, I
For fuck's
see.
sake, man.
I see.
Jesus
I was gonna, like, come on, is that not
They come
worse?
out, they come out with mini banjos. Sit rocking chairs.
Oh, God.
I got his fucking goat from Little Red Riding Hood.
Isn't there a thing, though, that, like,
Imagining
cats don't have enough
Oh, it's stuck in my
genetic
head.
differences that makes a serious difference unless it's like generations upon generations of
No, it
exactly
doesn't
that
make a
happening. It does make a difference.
You
Not
get-
necessarily.
No, I was going to
because
say, I
there
didn't
are
think it
peop-
was.
So they'll do it with a lot of animals. They'll do it to keep certain traits and
Right.
Because that's how you get pure breeds. isn't it?
Right, so
They do it
we're
with snakes
playing
quite a lot.
Guys.
D&D, not discussing biology.
Sorry, yeah.
So, do you wish to go into the building?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you can head inside, you can see that the doors have been scratched up on the inside.
Lovely.
You can also see that there's scratches in the floor as well. The floor here is stone slabs.
Oh god.
And
You're a
There's
door.
scratches in it.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
How
Use
big
your
are the
stone
scratches?
knowledge.
How big are the scratches?
They're not like
Yeah, you've still
deep.
got stone coming, mate.
They're not like deep, but they are fairly wide. Some of them are almost 3 foot across. Most of them are like an inch across.
What, the
One big
scratches?
cat.
Yes.
That's what I thought. Maybe.
3 foot
Found
across?
it.
That's what I was thinking. Dracula.
What?
I keep striking my phone.
Do we know what Draculich looks like?
Scary.
Dragon, I believe.
I've never. I don't know. Like
Have you
me
played-
as Edward, I don't
Okay,
know what
a
Draculich is.
Dracolich is a dragon that's turned into a lich.
Oh
Have
god.
you seen have you played
Okay.
Dark Souls?
I have.
You know,
The
you know the
gaping
zombie
dragon?
dragons.
Yeah.
No, the gaping dragon. I was going to say the zombie dragons.
Oh, the gaping dragon's kind of its own thing. It's got like-
You're like, you know, in the painted world.
I know
with the
undead dragon. Yeah. The one
That's
that's
more of the
only
zombie dragon.
Yeah.
Dracoliches tend to be skeletal.
Oh.
right. Skeletal dragon.
Um,
Wonderful.
can I
Oh, we got a picture.
make a check related to the origin of the stone?
Oh, fucking D.
That's the 5e one.
Fucking hell.
So
Quite
I'm
doing it
considered
as well.
proficient, and add double my proficiency bonus.
All right.
Oh, I think
So
they get progressively worse. He looks terrifying.
He does look pretty fucking terrifying.
Which ones are you
We're just
looking
going back through the editions of various Draculich art.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There's the 2e,
2, you know, I'll be up to
3.
them.
Yeah, it's his name.
4e.
Hopefully it's not like the gaping dragon. That would
Would
be.
Yeah.
So which
Gaping
E
dragon.
are we on?
You don't know.
5.
You haven't actually seen any evidence of whatever it is you're dealing with yet.
15.
15 for the stone.
Yes.
Okay.
Even with
Uh,
expertise on it.
These are decent quality type of stone that you use in like.
And stuff.
No, it's not sandstone. It's got a bit more hard wearing than that. It's not
Are
granite.
you talking like grand masonry in this kind of scale?
Yeah.
You want like granite or something like that. You want an igneous rock of some kind.
It's not granite, but it is something along the lines of granite. It's not like something like marble because that would be too expensive to use on this scale.
Yeah, marble's hecka expensive.
But maybe
As long as it's not limestone.
basalt.
Actually, right time period for Americans.
Well, like granite's probably cheaper than basalt.
Because they did have the trade deal with Italy, where they would transfer marble across.
There is quite a bit of marble in, but it wouldn't be on the flooring because marble. You know,
would it just be natural stone?
It is, but
Just local
But it's
natural
not
stone?
as not
Um,
as
it's not local.
no.
This is brought in from somewhere else.
It's not as
Just
much.
types of stone.
But yes, this is.
True. But this
Standard
is
stone.
90 stone.
Okay.
However, what did you roll? 15.
15.
Potentially, yeah. That's plausible. Sorry.
However, you do notice that that isn't the only type of stone here. There is an inlay in the flooring and in the walls that is using something rather more exotic. There is a material that's inlaid into it that you don't immediately recognise, but
Onyx?
no, when you take a look at it, it has a sort of brassy texture, but it's not the standard brass. It's like a dulled brass, but
Copper?
no, it's not copper. That doesn't look brassy. That would be coppery. This is definitely a brass that has. It looks like a brass that has tarnished down, but it's still polished.
as an inlay,
As an inlay.
it's the weirdest
Is it
fan
like
cave
a-
I've ever seen.
Pattern thing?
Yes, it's a stylized pattern that goes around the edges of the floors and walls and the ceiling.
Whoa, okay.
Is it
That's a lot.
making an image, or is it just like
It's a pattern.
And it's not it doesn't look like a symbol or anything. It's just a decorative
What?
fluting.
Make an investigation check.
Almost double my.
Nat 20.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Not many.
Jana.
I speak Common.
Isn't that just Pete?
And where's the other one? Where the fuck are the languages I speak? Well, I'm a fighter, I only get 2. I don't get any.
Languages are on the combat sheet. This one. Right there.
So they are. There we go. Yeah. Common and Narrakin, unfortunately. That's it. I'm a fighter.
You don't recognise the language these are written in,
Mm-hmm.
but there is actually a message. There is a language in the way these are laid out. There are details in it that repeat in certain patterns that are common for a language. You can't pass it because you don't know the script, and it doesn't look like it's written in any script you've seen before. It looks more like a cipher than a script, if that makes sense.
Okay. I will point this out to everybody.
Do we want to make a note of it and try and decipher it?
Can't imagine it's Elvish, then, is it?
Well, we might as well go around the houses and see if anybody can actually read this first.
You could make an intelligence check and try and take a look at it and see if it's Elvish.
That's the repeated sentence.
I don't know.
Wow.
This is Elvish.
Oh, aha!
It's not written in an Elvish script, however. It is written in a script that looks almost dwarven in the way that it's laid out. But it's not dwarven script either. But it's laid out in a very dwarven way. So the lettering is almost runic in the way it's laid out. But it's done in such a way that it blends into the pattern, like it's
Hiding?
hiding in plain sight.
Oh.
But it is Elvish, and with a nat 20, you can read it.
I speak Elvish and Dwarven.
He's already got a nat 20.
Yeah. So would I be able to read as well?
Yes.
In case we get split up.
In that case, I need to take both of you away from the table.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh no.
I really need to find out what language Narrakin actually is.
There's
Wouldn't it be
on the
the,
cheat sheet. There's a
Yeah, wouldn't it be on the
Harbourlight Nation?
yeah.
yeah.
It is.
Right, well, have a look. See.
Uh,
Because I've got that one. Oh no. No, wait, no.
Why don't you just quick search for it?
because I don't know how to spell it.
There is number 87.
It is basically Japan. So I'd say
Yeah.
Japanese.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
know that.
The
I meant
nickname for it.
what D&D language is it?
Some of these countries have some of them have their own.
Yeah.
That's it. No, go across that way.
Yeah.
Would that be technically its synonym?
What's that? Where is the denonyms?
Road C.
No, the denonym is the third column. So Naraki.
Yeah. I'm assuming that would be the language, right?
I think he was trying to work out what it was.
Yeah, I meant like
Oh, in real life.
it's in D&D terms. So like, does Narrakin equate to draconic or what else? But I think the Yuan Ti are the ones that come from the Narrakin Empire. So if it was anything, it'd probably be Yuan Ti. The Chinese, on the other hand, that probably would be draconic, I imagine. Korea, New Zealand, Australia.
Oh, actually, you would therefore know a little bit more.
Wait, there's a clubber there. One.
Oh, one more thing.
So
Okay,
did I tell you the other my ID?
I have updated both of them on what they know. Since Dave has stepped out for a moment, would you like to tell them up to what Dave heard?
Yes.
Because I imagine he will probably share that with the rest of you. Even if you chose not to, he probably would. So if you could share that bit. Up to you if you want to share anything else after that, though.
You can explain that. I've forgotten half of it already. Apart
God.
apart from the
Are you? Would your character choose to share it?
the first bit, yeah.
Okay, so this is an elven incantation that is about protection and defending this area, defending the right, defending the light. About a great ancestor who will guide and protect. Do you choose to share any of what you were told?
No.
Okay. None at all, not even about the...
No, because that's the bit I'm not happy about.
I meant the metal.
Oh, yeah, some of the
Okay. The metal is probably mithril, but in some way it's been corrupted.
This sort of
So-
melds its way, doesn't it?
To be clear, mithril is incredibly expensive, and this is inlaid into the walls, floor, and ceiling.
Mm.
At the same time, mithril is not generally used for anything other than like incredibly lightweight alloys. It is used in aviation.
men.
The kind of stuff you use to build an airship.
More for airplanes.
Yeah.
Airships, you can kind of not worry about it quite as much because
Get away with aluminium.
well, you can get away with aluminium on airplanes, but if you want like a high performance sports plane, you want some mithril.
Fair. Or indeed a high performance fighter craft.
Or a car and mithril.
Oh, mithril car. Jesus.
That would be incredibly expensive, but the Bugatti Aerolith would totally be made out of mithril in this world.
And it makes it's called the aerolith. Like mithril is meant to be as light as air, isn't it, or something of that ilk. There you go. There you go. It's got a mithril chassis.
The Aerolith was the one that was made out of magnesium,
Oh right, okay.
welded.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, riveted, because they couldn't weld it.
Yes, because it just melts because it's fucking magnesium.
Also,
And you were one. It was, UNT.
It is you want to. Yeah.
right.
It's on
So
species.
this is definitely Elvish.
We wanted to ask you about that actually. Languages in this universe, do they have their own name or are they related to the species?
Generally speaking, most languages are going to be subtypes of common. So if you're speaking Narrakin, it is technically a subtype of common.
Right.
So
Okay.
people who speak common from Galentia can generally understand a lot of what's being said in Narrakin,
Oh.
but not everything. You don't get the context, you don't get the subtleties, and there are local terminologies that just doesn't translate because that isn't carried over.
Okay.
Where you get the different languages is where you have like Dwarvish or
Right.
Elf or Draconic. Those are all very different languages. So generally speaking,
I misunderstood that.
generally speaking, most languages are going to be a derivative of common.
I need to have a chat with you about at the end about that then.
No problem.
Yeah.
So if you speak common, you speak most languages, but you won't have an ear for anything other than your native version of it.
Right. So yeah, that's fine. Cool.
Right. Anything else you would like to share from what I discussed? Okay.
Oh, I wonder what could be happening.
Don't worry about it. Nothing worse than to happen.
And you decide not to share that with us, even though it's a bit worrying.
It's entirely up to you.
Species.
What? Because you're an elf.
It is written in Elvish.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, you're trying to cover up that you know more.
Insight check.
Cover up on not letting on.
Okay. Fair enough. You guys can do an insight, but because he isn't actively deceiving, he's just not saying something, it will be very difficult to get anything. I'm going to say they need to nat 20 to know that there is definitely something up. But if they get above 18, they're going to be like, are you holding anything back?
My insight's crap anyway, so
What did we all get?
13.
I'll add it all together.
No, unfortunately, no.
Ah,
my insight's like +0. Yeah. So 8.
18.
He's being a bit reticent. But
Something else?
Nope.
Sure about that?
Absolutely positive.
Okay, now you have to make a deception.
Yeah.
No.
He can even find a D20.
I am going to say though, he has to beat what you've already rolled.
Oh, right, okay.
Because
So the DC is 18 and
the reason for that is you have already.
clocked it.
There's something going on.
No.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So your denial is not particularly believable. But
Listen.
ultimately, it's up to you what you guys decide to do from here. You can continue to not give him any information. That is your prerogative, and it's your character.
No, that's my business.
Listen, if this is something that we need to know about to combat this thing,
It's nothing to do with
tell us. Are you certain?
Yes.
All right. If you're certain that this isn't going to affect our chances of winning this, okay, fair enough. I won't push them.
I'm not that stupid. If you all die, I'm going to die.
Well, not necessarily. You can run faster than all of us.
He's got you there.
Yeah.
Right now.
Okay. All right.
Your guns can shoot.
Oh, yeah, the guns can shoot further than you can run. Yeah, that's a good point.
So
Kick his kneecaps out.
Yeah. Like to see a run with no feet.
he's got no feet. He took an ASI.
Sorry, I had to. Okay.
Rest in peace, my eardrums. You will be missed.
Oh,
You
God.
were quite loud.
I'm always quite loud, Ian. It's me.
Last week was weird because it was quiet.
Yeah, I can
It
imagine.
was oddly pleasant for my ears. I'm not gonna lie. Right, for
My
those of
brain
you,
didn't like it.
No.
those of you who are curious, this is the Bugatti Aerolith I was talking about.
Oh, that is nice.
If you are at home, look it up because it's free,
It's a wee car.
and it was a very lightweight car as well. So I've said that you have told them the information that you knew
Okay.
because I assumed you would. Is that fair?
Yes.
However, no more information has been shared apart from the fact that the metal is mithril,
Mhm.
which is that's like premium tier, really expensive, and there's a lot of it here.
If you we can't get it out.
Oh, we're a dwarf. That's
Yeah. It's in stone. I mean, you can just break the stone away and
I'm sure they didn't want us to destroy this
Is
pyramid.
so this is a what do you call it? An incantation to keep something. Not to keep something. Sorry. To protect against various things.
Potentially.
I thought
With this whole freaking go.
Wait.
I thought it was to keep something in and preserve the law,
Law.
or uphold something. Was it uphold? I can't remember what you said now.
Not anything to do with the law.
Was it good?
It was good, yes.
you, skeleton. Stop committing tax evasion.
It was to keep something in, though, wasn't it? It was to hold something.
Potentially.
Yeah. So it is,
Yeah, God, right?
and that's why obviously they can't leave because there's something
Right.
holding them.
Let's see.
Because we don't want to break the
No.
Hmm.
Hence why dynamite and stuff is out the window. Because if you blow a hole, in the rooms, it might make a hole.
When we
in the
get in,
building.
we want to close the doors again.
Yeah.
On that topic, how well lit is it in here?
Hello, literally.
There are lights in here. There are lights in here.
Mm-hmm.
About half of them have been smashed.
Ooh. When you say lights,
Light
I
bulbs.
assume you mean light bulbs.
Mm.
Okay. Are they on currently?
Yes.
What
about-
have they been smashed with?
You can't see. It's just bulbs are smashed.
They're not shot by,
Yeah.
they're not by projectiles.
You don't know.
Does it look like it's like overloaded, or does it look like someone's gone?
You don't know because
Okay.
they're smashed.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
When a light bulb goes off, you don't really see.
Fair.
Yeah.
That would be so.
There's only two ways you can tell, and that's if you know what you're looking for.
Fair enough.
Because
And I don't think any of us here took the electrician background.
if a light bulb element has glass stuck to it,
Mm-hmm.
it was smashed when it was switched on.
Ah, interesting.
From the
Then it'd
outside
be
in.
hot enough for it.
Not that any of us would
No.
know that though.
And if it's broken and the element has nothing on it,
Then it went.
it was either smashed when it was off
Mhm.
or it blew from the inside out.
Interesting.
Right.
Cool. Okay.
You hear the sound of a whip from further inside the structure.
It's not me.
A whip.
Mommy?
Ah, the god of Tim, or what was he called?
Tim.
No.
Oh my god, that's what they were keeping in. We need to leave now
Keeping Tim.
before he takes us to his eternal sex dungeon.
No, just before he takes off.
It's like Futurama, but you are punished by death by snoo snoo.
Yeah. Oh,
I love Tim.
right. Should we shut the doors then?
Yep.
Okay.
Hi, Tim.
Do the doors have the writing inlaid in them as well? On the inside?
No.
That seems like an oversight.
Or does it come along the wall and down around the end?
Around it.
Ah, it's written on the floor.
Fair now.
So it's around the wall, around it, and across the ceiling above, and across the floor below.
Okay.
You do
Right.
notice there is a rug that's been put over the middle of it, like cut into the floor, and there's a rug. But if you move the rug away,
Mm-hmm.
it's straight underneath it.
I'll just pull the rug back.
Just for peace of mind. Yeah. Right. Sledgehammer is out.
Sledgehammer.
Oh, no shooting with that double-handed weapon.
Huh? Yeah, no. But it's gonna.
I mean, he can always
Smash
shoot if it gets fucking knocked out of his hand.
Yeah. Or I could drop it.
Exactly.
Either or.
So
Fire it.
from here, you can see that there is a couple of ways you could leave this room. There's what appear to be like offices to either side. There's also a couple of toilets either side behind that.
Speed break.
But there's also a main door that goes into the structure of this place.
Right. Did we want to bother checking the offices?
I mean,
Can we all just stand still and be quiet for a second and
No.
listen and see if we can hear any shuffling or anything?
We're here. Whip.
Well, surely skeletons on stone will make a...
Can I have a perception check from everybody? If you're all being quiet, I'm going to be nice and give you advantage.
Ooh.
Because you are explicitly trying not to make noise.
I mean, me and James get advantage in it.
Nice. That's good.
Well, now they get advantage on this as well. James, you have advantage. You did roll 2 dice, right?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, good. I just saw 1, sorry.
Okay. No, be good.
Are you alright?
No, my dice knocked his dice onto a better number.
You knocked onto a 20, man. From an 8.
Be good, boy. Be good. Be good. Right, come on then, let's go around the houses.
16.
That's not bad.
8.
Not great.
23.
That's very good.
22.
That's also very good.
24 with an at 20.
Nice.
That's exceptionally good.
My thank you for that. My other note roll was a 3.
Yeah, thanks for the advantage.
Hey, Randy plays tanks. Good to see you. Welcome.
Hello.
I'm glad there is a second part to
What
that.
do you mean?
Look at these Euros playing D&Ds.
These euros?
The American.
Good God.
Presumably.
Yes.
So, where were
That's just when he's African. It's not American at
we? No,
all.
it could be. It could be South American as well.
True, yeah.
Or Australian.
Could be, yeah.
Right, so-
Maybe an Aussie.
With an 8,
Or Kiwi.
I'm afraid you do not get anything useful from this.
It's the guy that gets permanent advantage on all hearing and
You
smell.
forget I'm the one rolling though.
Yeah, true.
The thing is, unfortunately, you are in the wrong area. It is an Aussie.
Ah!
Why did we all do that?
Actually, wait, no, it's IR Aussie, but it's American.
What? Hang on, what?
Sorry, I don't follow that, Randy.
IR Aussie.
Maybe he's Australian living in America.
Ah, maybe, yeah.
So,
Poor lad.
with an 8, I'm afraid
Yeah.
you don't get anything useful. 16.
Yep.
Okay, with a 16, there was some sort of noise of footsteps, but it wasn't like big, heaving things. This sounded like somebody running.
Dude, just
No. You said or Aussie. You just missed out. Right, so you can definitely hear like footsteps, but they're chewed footsteps, and they're not like big lumbering things. You guys can hear that, but you
Stealth
also
range.
hear faintly in the background. There's a definite hint of pacing deeper into the structure. There's something big moving further in there. With your nat 20, you're pretty sure whatever this thing is, those other footsteps were heading.
All
in the right way.
bribe for a new member of parliament.
Thank you for following. That is appreciated. You're pretty sure. Does that? You're pretty sure that this is something. My brain just died.
A human?
Sorry. You're pretty sure that the other footsteps, the lighter shoed footsteps, are heading towards it.
Towards the pacing.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, it's not heading towards
It's
us.
running deeper in.
So maybe it spotted us and it's gone to tell on us.
Potentially, yeah.
Or whatever it is the big boss's calls in.
Yeah.
Probably hurt several doors.
Yeah, maybe.
Or sense 3 of the doors.
Right.
Cross.
Do we move forwards double time or do we stealth?
Well, we can stealth. Well, they hear us because of him. Well, they
We're
might
not-
hear
we're not
everyone.
on chimney sweeps. From Chicks Bang Bang.
What do you mean?
Second time.
What? What? No.
We can stealth, so they might think there's only one person. Him.
Yeah, true. He'd send you to the other side of the pyramid. Your AC is so high, these skeletons probably
been
won't
told
even
to
find you
hang
anyway.
I've been told to hydrate.
I got 1 AC higher last week.
Yes, because you're level 6 now, aren't you? Yeah.
Right, so the rest of us stealth, and we're going to stack some
I
stakes at him
will.
and launch him down the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I will
You're
try
going
and
to carry
stealth.
him instead.
I'm going to try and stealth. It'll be hilarious.
Okay.
Ching, 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 ching.
Everybody else can try and stealth as well.
What?
What'd you get?
That was your dice roll.
I can't see
I
it.
mean, it
There's
was a
computer
decent
in the
number.
way.
I'll take it.
I got a 15 or a 17 on the dice.
That's perfectly respectable. And what do you add to that?
2.
So
17.
17's pretty good.
That's pretty good, actually.
That's better than me.
That's like 26. That's very good.
18.
That's pretty damn good.
18.
That's also pretty damn
Oh,
good.
yeah, no, 19, sorry.
That's slightly better.
12.
That's a number.
Could I have guided myself?
No. Because you have already rolled.
Yeah, too late.
Could I?
Too late.
So,
Theoretically, yes.
as a party, you guys have done very well. Compensating for you accidentally tripping over something at one point.
Stray rug.
I'm a lone
No,
bloke.
it's there are no rugs.
No.
There's one of those bollards with the rope that goes between them. You didn't see it in time. You caught your toe on it.
You just about managed to catch it before it would go dong, dong, dong.
There is definitely a clonk as you hit it, but there isn't a dong from it landing on the floor.
Good.
So you avoid the dong.
Sounds like your life at the moment.
Well,
Yeah, it is.
woe betide.
My condolences.
I mean, I don't intentionally avoid it either.
Nah.
No.
Anyway, does anybody want another one of the
Yes.
wafers?
Yeah.
We
So you can slide those down. Ah, yes.
You just slide his nut cube down.
Dad,
It's not
can you
cream.
get me a
Not really.
dream bar?
Cream.
Well, it's basically milky bar.
No, no, neat.
Well, Aldi's version.
Thank you.
It's a shame smoking is so bad for you. isn't
It's in your case. So, you wish to head deeper in?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys stealth forwards, you can see that the area ahead of you, there is a few piles of decaying,
Flesh.
yes, in a large open space that seems to be the main entrance. No, not entrance hall. The main morning hall. What would be the?
They weren't called vaults.
A lot like an.
No, it's not an old vault. This is like a large open area where people can mourn in.
So, but
chapel.
viewing gallery.
Chapel.
You know, yeah, like a chapel of kind of like a chapel of rest, but not quite. 'Cause the
Yeah.
body isn't on display.
it would normally just be a chapel.
Yeah,
So
like,
it's-
like a regular chapel.
It's a large open area chapel. There are big pillars that help support the structure above, but it's basically a big chapel. And there are bodies in here.
Mm.
You can also see that there are a few shell casings
Mm.
from pistols. You can make investigation checks if you wish to while you're here to take a look around the bodies and see if there's anything useful, or you could press on.
Do they look like construction worker uniforms?
They do.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Oh,
18.
Pretty good.
5.
Investigation.
Why would this?
11.
Oh, okay. That was
11 get... not particularly.
6.
Definitely not. So you got a
18.
18 and you got a
5.
Then
10. 18. So you guys have got like 10, 11. You guys find perfectly normal body. One of them had like a shovel that he would clearly been using as a weapon and it's bent out of shape. Another one had a shotgun, which was equipped with normal rounds. And doesn't
Not
need
really
to-
doing much then.
The final one.
Adam's name looked
The
like
final
it.
one you investigated has a
Thing.
oh, I've got the fucking a Mustang Arms light semi. So a decent little pistol.
can I grab that one?
Yes, you can pick it up.
I thought you were a pacifist.
Have I
Picking all these
used
fucking
any
weapons.
guns?
Yeah. You'll never pass up a fist.
he grabs the corpse's light semi.
Oh my god.
Normal rounds being birdshot, probably buckshot,
Mm.
but yeah. For the sake of argument, it's just shot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Standard double, I imagine.
the final couple of bodies, you got a 5, didn't you?
Yeah.
Your one's too badly decayed to be able to make any heads or tails of it.
Fine.
You find somebody who's in elven robes.
What the fuck?
Like, they look like they are in something that'd be worn by a cleric, maybe?
Oh, right. Yeah, makes sense. This is a chapel.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense now.
They didn't seem to have a weapon on them, but similar condition to the bodies you found outside. There are no bones in any of these piles.
No bones.
Wonderful.
No
How
bones.
many bodies have we seen so far?
Well, you guys have each looked at one each in this room. There's a couple more after that, but they're pretty much the worst condition ones here. They're very badly decayed.
And the one outside.
Plus the guy outside.
So how many is that?
That's 5, 6, 7, 8.
So that's 8 skeletons that we know of so far.
Do you tell us that you found a cleric?
Yeah.
Can I check him for essence? He's a mage.
No,
Well, yeah, but he's a magic user.
he's also
Dead.
flattened
Yeah.
and pureed.
Yeah.
Just a pile of
I mean,
goo.
you could always check him for his holy.
To be
symbol.
clear, most people do not carry essence around with them.
We do because we're weirdos.
We just like to look up our preciousness.
Mm-hmm.
I can't mind thermos flasks.
So do I. But that's a thing because we were military. That's just what we did.
You
Back
guys drink essence?
Fuck off, all right? We know you made your character to skirt around the whole essence thing, all right? We know that now.
Do you wish to move into the next chamber?
Yeah.
Yes. Sneaky, sneaky.
From here, there are 3 doors that go into long corridors that serve as catacombs. There are also, however, 2 elevators.
For the
Elevator, you mean a lift?
elevator or lift is interchangeable over here, mate. Come
Yeah.
on. The elevator is
We're English.
elevator is the proper term.
The reason I say elevators on this occasion is, to me, lift is a fully enclosed ones. These are more the old style
Cage. Yeah.
cage elevators.
What's they say in health and safety? In case of emergency, use elevator.
No, that's the
They
opposite.
use-
Yeah, you
they
don't
use
need
the stairs.
There would be a backup set of stairs as well.
Big fun.
Right. Where are we gonna go? This is a fucking huge place. How are
Can
we
any of
gonna
us
do
work?
this?
Can any of us see where the
Shuffling was coming from.
Yeah, well here.
Or interpret where it was coming from.
Probably deeper in, you would guess. So
On,
down.
on this level?
Difficult to know because these elevator shafts have got cages. Sound is going to travel up and down them very effectively.
And I imagine this
in the clear one level outside.
Yeah. Oh god,
hang
this is
on.
gonna be. There's 90 stories.
We
I
could
hope,
just go
I
straight
hope
to
you
the top.
enjoy the next 5 months of combat, everyone.
We could just go straight to the top and then work our way down.
Yeah.
We could go straight. To the
The thing is, this thing is either going to be right at the top or like in a hole beneath it. It's not going to be in the middle somewhere, is it?
Right. I will cast Detect Good and Evil.
Ah!
Okay.
Evil everywhere!
Do you
Yeah.
want to check what the wording for that is?
So it says, for the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you.
no,
I can't sense
30
anything.
feet.
Yeah.
That's
But
not very far.
Here's
It's
the
more
thing.
the thing, what's it blocked by?
Here's the thing. We get in the lift
Mm.
and travel up and down.
I see what you're
But
saying.
what's it blocked by?
1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal.
1 foot of stone.
One foot of stone, mate.
But hence why the lift. So as we go up levels, because it's only a cage.
Yeah, but
It's a
You're
cage.
not. It's
it's like a maze on the inside now. That's the issue.
They're all
floors
balls
here are made of stone.
everywhere.
There's 90 of them.
Yeah, 90, and they're all going to be at least a foot thick. It's stone. You
Yeah,
need
these-
it that thick.
The walls are thick.
Yeah.
Inlaid with mithril.
And they are inlaid with metal, so.
Mm.
And you will be in a cage of metal.
Yeah.
Also,
We could just yeet you 30 feet down a fucking.
to be clear, the cage is going up and down a lift shaft.
Yeah.
It's not just hovering in midair.
No.
So there's stone walls on all
I
sides,
was
but it
thinking of
doesn't
the
have an
doorways.
entrance.
It's not the
That's
fucking
good.
Willy Wonka
Yeah. True.
elevator. We can go anywhere.
Yeah. So anyway, that is
I mean, that would be
not gonna work. It will work if it's in the room with you, but by that point, I would hope
You're probably in combat with it already anyway.
I would hope that you would be aware of its existence.
I mean, we do have a perception of 10.
Good.
Make it prepared for it.
Mine isn't that bad.
Mine's
It's just
just-
yours that's that bad.
I've got a plus of 16.
Yeah, it's 14. Right. So we've got these 3 corridors. Are they parallel
If he
corridors?
pointed out, yeah, can I tell what type of elf it was?
Dead one?
From the condition of it, it's kind of been decomposing for about a week.
Is there
It
any
wasn't a dragon.
question?
You can't tell. The
This
skin is like
The
decomposing.
floor's stone, right?
Yes.
And we think that these skeletons got out of the corpses and walked away. Is there
Speak for
footprints in blood?
No.
Yeah.
Is it got a bone? You know?
I've just thought of something even funnier. So, the bodies that are on the floor,
Yes.
does any of them look like a professor?
No.
Could I locate object and look for the cleric's skull? It's now an object. A skull is an object. And it is only blocked by lead.
Whether he's going to allow it.
And it's got to be within 1,000 feet. It says, this spell can locate an object if any... can't locate an object if any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet, blocks a direct path between you and the object.
Is that the 5.5? or
Okay.
is that-
I will point out something. If it is not an object,
Yeah.
then it won't work.
I don't.
What
so
about-
Oh,
what
because he's a
cla-
creature at the moment. Because he's a skeleton.
If it is a skeleton, it is a creature.
What about the professor's gun? That's an object. And we can hear running, and presumably he's the only one still alive right now.
I'm gonna say we also heard a whip.
Yeah.
I'm feeling this.
Yeah, but if he said-
this
if he
is
said
this is
I'll
Indiana
whip,
Jones.
Don't locate for a whip. I've got a whip.
This is no, not that. I mean, this is probably Indiana Jones, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fine.
So we could what?
Yeah, but you've clearly got a doppelganger.
So I could locate object on his gun and see if we
Dr.
can see that.
Jeffries.
You did.
Dr. Jeffries.
You did find the case for his gun, so I will say that you can probably figure out what the type of weapon was. So
if I say I would like to locate Professor Jeffries? Jerry's Yeah.
Pistol.
okay, give me one moment while I just double check that I've got my stats for this right. Nope, I had them wrong. I'm glad I checked.
Teacher. Part time.
Cool. So, as you do this, you detect about 3 floors above you. There is a pistol that
Cool.
matches this description.
It's not going to be his pistol.
That
is
is
it?
deeper into the building. So it's like up and down the centre corridor.
Right. So I will say 3 floors up, down the centre corridor, there is a pistol.
Okay.
Which locate object for Professor. Because I've tried to locate Professor Jerry's handgun,
Ah.
and
Right, sort of in character.
Yeah.
Who's to say he did like? He's probably got a very common gun.
You did find it in a special case.
Anyone can have a special case made.
and I have named the object specifically as Professor.
He did name it specifically as his pistol.
There is a chance that
There is
he,
also the chance that he may have just dropped it.
yeah, or he could be dead and it could just be stuck in his ribcage or something.
Which is
Exactly.
fine.
So
Or
we're just
somebody
going
else
to
could
get
have picked it up
no
as well.
one.
However, it does tell you where it is. Now, potentially, that could be useful, or it could be not.
A lead.
Yeah. He could be there.
It's currently the only thing that we have as well, other than stumbling blindly around this gigantic labyrinthine pyramid.
Is there anything around the chapel near the lifts that mention any of the floors having any specific, like offices or is? Because I know that most of it,
It's basically is the run map.
it might say like levels 1 to 70 dead people levels.
There are no
No.
there are no officers in this structure apart from the ones at the start there. This there is a map which is telling you the floors, which are all catacombs basically.
Mm.
But it doesn't nominate like.
However,
towards
it
an
does
another
not
floor.
have lists for the top 5 floors.
Mm. Okay.
They're marked as private.
Is that worth looking in first then? Them top 5?
It is, but if we've got to go past level 3, we might as well investigate that first and then go.
Yeah, might as well. I take it we're not like right in the centre of the pyramid.
Pretty much.
We are already. Oh, okay.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
no, not right in the centre. You're probably just back from the centre because the elevator shafts are going to be close to the centre.
So
I'll put my silence on. So
is it safe to assume that if we're just back from the centre, this is one of maybe 4 identical chapels that surround the central...
Potentially. You could go check if you want to.
I would like to check out what this, while we're here, the central core of the pyramid actually is. If it's just more catacombs, if it's a large support pillar, might as well have a look.
Might be gardens.
Might be gardens, could be a large chamber for something.
Okay. So you're going to go into the centre path. Centre path.
Yes, I assume, are they branching off 1, 2, 3, or is it 1, 2, 3?
It's pretty much towards the end of the room.
Right,
There's one on that wall, one on that wall, and one in the front wall.
right, centre path then, yes please.
Okay. Let's be trying to read the macro.
I did a bit, yeah, this is true. And I will
Opening-
attempt to do this stealthily as well, just in case.
Okay, stealth check then.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. I have no idea what that is because it's behind my book.
6.
Ooh.
Mine's a 7. No, it's not too bad. 15.
Would you like me to go with your support?
Yeah, go on then. I'm actually going to use my inspo and reroll that. That's better. Much better.
What are we doing stealth?
Yeah, 22.
You say that.
Yeah, maybe you should.
I was better than half of you at sneaking last time.
Yeah,
You bet- you bet
lucky
on one.
chance.
Do
You
I
were keeping
reroll
it.
that?
What's that? What you
I
got?
only rolled a 3, so
What's your mod?
plus 8.
Yeah,
That puts it to 11.
I'd re-roll that.
I got 15.
So do I.
Considering it's a 3, there's only 2 options that get you worse than that.
Don't say that. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
That's a 13. So
Yeah, way better. Way better.
So
so
It's a 13 on the die
On
for the
the-
plus 8.
plus 8, so that's
yeah, you're fine. You guys sneak your way down to this door, leaving you behind temporarily.
could get murdered by skeletons.
So as you guys get to the end of this, you open the door. You can see that there is a long corridor which has like vaults set up in the walls. There are 4 high, and they are row upon row, stretching down. You also see there are not side corridors. There are side passages that go into more ones. If you look down them, same layout. The rest of the structure seems to just be vaults.
Yeah.
Are they sort of grave-sized vaults?
Yes, they're designed to have a coffin slid smoothly into them,
Uh-huh.
and they are sized so that like larger races like Goliaths can be fit into them as well.
Are they open or closed?
The ones which are occupied have a marble slab that covers the end of them, which is engraved with their details and like full-on gravestone details.
Assuming we can't hear any banging coming from the...
Make a perception check.
And this is hearing as well.
18.
Mm.
Put your ear up against one of them. You can hear faint scraping.
Probably a rat.
Probably not. Considering the way that these places are built, it's a
It's got a full
hermetically sealed thing. They have a small drainage hole that is not big enough for a rat.
So,
Christ. Okay.
Just hope that they've been buried a long time, so there's not very much of them left to attack you.
I put my ear to the thing as well.
faint scraping.
While we're here, what can we see down the extreme other end of the corridor?
You can see that every 10 meters or so, there's a fairly large light that hangs down from the ceiling that provides light for that area. Some of them have been broken, and there are scrapes along the floor and ceiling in some places where something big's come through here at some point.
Oh no.
Okay.
Is there any directional markings on the floor?
Way out.
Or like this way to X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That
Like-
is actually a very good point.
Like
There
I-
would be
IKEA
those.
markings.
There is a numbering system
like
that
in
goes
traffic
through
lights.
here with markings that tell you where you're going up and down the numbers. It's not instantly intuitive, but it's fairly quick. You guys are actually none of you have very high intelligence.
No.
Okay,
I've got 14.
okay,
I got 10.
you were able to pass that. No problem. 14. That's a +2.
I
Yeah,
am
you're able to figure it out.
Perfectly average intelligence.
Most of you,
Really?
most of you are like,
What's your
oh yeah, that. I think that makes sense. You're like, oh, it's numbered that way. Okay. If you had a wizard in the party with like an 18, they'd be like, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
If you've got a barbarian who's got a 2,
Yeah. Then they would probably be dead at this
Yeah,
point.
they would.
They're brain dead at this point.
rude?
what's yours?
Okay,
Not 2, is it?
Mine's 10.
10. Yeah, you're fine. You figured it
I
out.
was reading the chat.
Oh god, what's going on? You guys are all dum-dums. That's not. They are not
Those two
dumb
aren't that dumb. They're relatively intelligent.
Mine's 15, my intelligence.
Oh, you're even
Yeah.
picking.
I'm not with them though.
Because this guy apparently rolled everything
No, I did
14 or
not.
higher.
I did not
Oh,
roll
no.
it myself.
Well, no, you clicked the roll for me button.
Yeah.
So you rolled it.
So, you guys are not going down this
I
corridor
don't
further.
think so.
Okay. You go back
Quite
out.
impossible.
Yeah.
You hear another whip, and this time it's from above you in the elevator shaft.
Ooh, which
coming down?
maybe, yeah. Which one particularly?
The one on my right-hand side. So as you went in, it would be on the right-hand side.
Is that
So it's currently on your left.
the same kind of place where Matey Boy's gun was?
Potentially.
I'm asking.
Potentially.
Do we want to go up in a different lift so that if he's potentially in there, we don't crush him?
Valid point.
But if it's like the thing that we're trying to keep in, and we accidentally break its leg, or
Yeah,
one-
but
or
why would a
big
giant
leg.
clawed thing be using a whip?
It likes to cosplay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It likes
It's
to whip
kinky.
it, whip it.
This
it's
is a cage elevator.
like a dominatrix.
If one was to take a peek up through the elevator, what would one see?
You can see that there are a variety of doors, which are cage doors, leading to other floors.
Mm-hmm.
Can't see anything moving in there, but you don't have light all the way up the top. There's just light coming in at each floor.
Dark vision isn't super helpful at this
Um,
distance.
You can't see anything in the intervening floors. You can just see a continuation of the shaft.
Yo, bro, what's dark vision?
You're the only one here
Yeah,
without it,
exactly,
mate.
duck vision.
Dark vision. Are these single-person cage elevators?
No.
or-
These are like, you could have 10 people in them.
Oh, very
Pretty
large.
big.
Okay.
How many people does he weigh? It's a Goliath.
Yeah. Oh, actually, good point.
1.5.
Yeah. Do we want to go up to where this?
I'd take it to the third floor.
Yeah, third floor. Find this. Locate this gun.
You get into the elevator.
Get
Mhm.
whipped.
Are you all getting into the same?
Whip.
Are you all getting into the same elevator?
Yeah, I think that's
Yes.
probably best.
Okay.
We're still sleeping.
Somebody
You
cast
hear,
silence
I
on
haven't
it.
found any stairs yet.
you hear something curse up above.
Oh, it was coming down to us, wasn't it?
Something curse.
Somebody curses up above, and
Oh,
you guys are going up in the elevator.
Oh,
What language?
Common.
haha.
As in, they say,
Skeletons can't speak.
Is your
This was-
object still,
and this
still
was-
the same place?
Is that where it's coming from?
Is it moving, the object?
Yes, it's moving away from the elevator.
Hang on a minute.
Stay there.
I shout up. Professor!
Keep moving.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, Professor!
Make me a either performance or a constitution check.
Oh, I'll definitely go for con then. Just a regular check, yeah?
Yep. Roll high.
Mm,
I rolled trash.
that was a 9.
would you like me
Can I?
to shout?
Professor! Everybody starts shouting, Professor.
Bang goes the stealth boy, is it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, the elevator's already.
Yeah, the elevator's already doing it.
19.
Okay.
12.
Okay. Is anybody else shouting?
No.
I'm just leaving.
19. will
What do
probably
you
it.
say? And what is this con check or a performance check?
Con.
Okay. You are literally bellowing up the elevator shaft.
Yeah.
So what do you say?
Stop running away from us.
Professor, we're here to rescue you, maybe? Yeah.
I'm here to help you.
Okay. There is a pause. Stops moving.
Mm-hmm.
Another curse. Get out of here while you can.
This is literally Indiana Jones.
We've kind of.
We're kind of stuck now, bro.
It's
Yeah.
kind of our job here, mate.
The elevator is still going up, by the way.
Yeah.
We've kind
We're
of.
going to stop it at level 3.
Oh, it's going to stop at level 3. You
Yeah.
put in.
We've put in the
Well,
button for level.
It's got a crank handle that
We're
you
too
set the
stupid
number you
to
want and
leave
it will
now.
go to.
Oh, man. Crank it once for each floor. Imagine you're going up to 90. I've lost count.
You've got to crank it out all the way up to the top.
Chat says it's the rich sailor.
Oh, God.
Sailor Lich. It's the
Sailor Lich.
It's like Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
It's got a transformation
Oh my
sequence, but
God.
it's lit.
It just gets
Oh my
worse.
god!
Oh, God.
Oh, Sailor Lich. Oh,
Anyhow, well,
spin. Ah!
God.
It's just fucking Vecna in a...
I hope not. It's back now.
Yeah, God.
No, it's Vecna in the Sailor Moon outfit.
Oh, that somebody draw that, please.
The intimidation factor goes way down. They're still just as deadly.
Complete with the... it's got a staff, but it's got that star.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
Anyhow, yeah.
No.
Sorry. I was getting into hiccups there. Right, so... God damn it. Got enough trying to deal with this... Fuck, it's hurt me.
What has?
The big guy.
Do we get up to 4
As you get up there, you can see there is a man in a trench coat that is on the inside done with like traditional wizard robe lining,
Nice.
but on the outside it's just a brown trench coat. He also has a wizard's hat on, which is made out of brown leather.
Oh, very practical.
It's a little bit scuffed, a little bit threadbare in a couple of places, but it still looks good. He is holding a wand in one hand, a pistol in the other, and looks harrowed.
Oh, God.
Ah, Professor Jeffrey.
Ah,
Jerry?
Professor Jeffries. No,
Jerry's.
Jerry's.
Well, that
Sorry.
you know of anyway.
Arm yourselves.
All right.
But just go.
I lost my arm in the previous.
Okay.
Have the arms.
Would you guys like to roll initiative?
Should we?
As I quickly sketch out a map for you.
I was gonna say it's 9:20.
Oh,
Take a
this
break.
is-
time.
Oh,
It's
actually,
break time, yeah.
Take a
In
break.
that case, we'll take a break. And we'll roll initiative when we get back. I'll
Okay.
take the opportunity during the break to draw out the map.
Finished.
We are going to disappear for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5, 10, depending on how long it takes you to
Yeah.
draw the map.
How long it takes to get the map drawn, and then
Oh, God.
the big guy's arriving.
Don't worry, we've got a human shield. I mean, an assistant.
I don't know.
Put the
Wizards could be
screen
useful for Essence Farm.
and put the music on. See you guys in a couple of minutes. Is the light flashing? Nope.
Even when you live
There we
in
go. We are back.
Body.
Just going to pause the music and we'll be
It's
back.
very much not a house cat, is it?
Well, no,
We tried letting him be a house cat, and then he got out.
Okay, folks, we are back. Yeah, just sitting down and processing. We've got our tea into the loo, had our bio break. If you would like to
Our
get,
bio break.
if you would like to get your character tokens and slam them into this elevator here, please.
Are these 5-foot squares or 10-foot?
They are 5-foot squares,
Cool.
but for the moment, we'll say that
For the
you
sake of
all fit into
Brevity.
the elevator.
Yeah.
is that oh, it's a turbo.
The elevator is bigger on the inside.
Which one are
Is
we
that
in?
the right one or the wrong one?
This one.
Yeah, I was gonna say. But yeah, pop me at the front. Yeah, me and
If you want
him
to put
at the
yourself,
front.
if you want
Why
to put,
me?
if you want
Because
to,
you've got the highest AT.
if you want to put yourselves,
Well, I need to be near the front because I need to be in a hand out.
Yeah, you're second.
Oh, you're just fucking in a lift. Shut up.
right.
I can move the fastest.
Okay.
So, for those of you at home, can you see the map? Kind of. Not the most visible.
Do you
Right.
need a little more adjustment, or are we good?
It's just that it's a little bit squiffy because the lines aren't straight on, so it's really blurred. Anyway,
Ah,
all right.
So I think the dog did knock the camera over.
So I'm guessing number 2 is the professor.
Yes.
red 2.
So, can I have initiative rolls from all of you,
Yes,
please?
you may.
No. Because I'm going back.
Second combat in a row that's happening.
You'll win for I think.
I haven't
Anyway.
Roll them, please.
Not bad,
Pretty close.
yeah,
Eighteen.
money at +5 though. You're at 8.
Total?
+9.
Oh, well, pretty well.
12.
I like that.
Dex is +4. And then I've got alert on top of that.
Box.
I know, Riker.
Really, dude?
Making your presence known, are we?
Really?
Squidwarding at us.
18.
Oh, what's your modifier?
For initiative,
Yeah.
Yes.
+6.
Dex modifier.
Dex, +5.
Dex mod is +2.
How's your initiative +6?
Swashbuckle. They add their proficiency bonus to their
Cool.
initiative.
No, it's charisma.
Charisma bonus
That's,
to
yeah.
their initiative.
So, you're going first, so...
I'm good. No, I'm going second.
Yeah, I know. I meant him.
Oh. You were looking at him and did that. I was like, ah. What's your turn?
29.
Fucking hell.
Mm-hmm.
You were going first.
Okay, you're not going to be that high.
9.
The standard spellcaster back of the pack roll.
Character
I rolled crap as well.
name... Baby. And your character name is Itchy.
No, I'm afraid.
Height, actually. I should be saying height.
Well, that's annoying. Okay. And you're 9.
Yes.
Okay. That's annoying.
No, I think it's rigatoni. Yeah.
Right.
Water.
That's not permanent.
So I'm trying out a new feature for this monster,
Right.
which is
Inflict diabetes.
Well, I've already been hit with it, yeah.
you know what? For the purposes of this one, I'm actually going to make it have one turn at the start of the session,
Okay.
just so that you guys can actually see what.
Yeah, so I can actually have a target to hit, maybe.
Oh,
Right. So as you guys are set up here, you hear something charging down the corridor up here.
It's not kind of whipped, is it?
No, it's not.
Is it galloping?
I wonder if the whip was its tail, actually, thinking about it. I don't know if they get like a tail attack or not.
And these doors are ripped off their hinges as this thing claws its way into the room.
How the fuck did a huge creature fit down that tiny fucking corridor?
Good question.
No, didn't they say that they were the corridors where it had been were reshaped?
No, not reshaped. They've been scratched up.
Well, scraped along it, certainly, yeah.
it could
So-
reform itself to fit down the corridors.
Right, later.
Right. In front of you is a solid wall of bone that scrabbles its way out with hundreds of limbs.
Hundreds?
This is more like a wall of bone than anything you may have been
Oh, yeah.
expecting.
We're going to get hundreds of attacks.
Oh.
It surges into the room. It's scrabbling around, and as you watch, its bones shift and twist around to form a face
Oh.
that snarls at you before it leaps to attack.
Oh, God.
Back down the elevator.
Bye, Professor.
Grabs the professor, pulls him into the air.
It's going to.
I would.
Cast
I
whole
know.
person the professor then pull the lift.
Rude.
That's
Rude.
bait. That's bait.
It's going to summon. Ooh,
That's bait.
it's.
So this is like a tidal wave of just roiling bone.
Mm-hmm.
Is this, out of interest, is this an official monster or is this a homebrew?
Homebrew, not mine. Not mine.
I like a homebrew.
Well, I say homebrew. It's an old monster.
Oh, it's one of these. Nice.
Older than Lawrence.
I think me and Lawrence might have experienced this before.
He's only 8.
So, could somebody distribute these 8 around here as
Ooh.
out of the wall, 8 figures struggle out.
Oh.
What, like sort
Do you
around
want them
the-
like immediate?
around
or-
it?
of sort of that to protect it.
I've got only one.
No, distribute them around. So hold on.
You mean like sort of there
No.
and there kind
No.
of thing?
So stop.
Just a bit tougher than that. Burn them when we're in here.
Yeah.
There's one more you've missed over there, mate. It is black on black though.
Shut up.
Okay.
It's not big.
Okay.
As these things stagger their way out, I have to roll initiative for them, which I wish I'd remembered to do that first, and my dice is missing.
Do they just look like standard skeletons, or
Yes.
do they look like?
They look like standard skeletons,
Ah.
and they roll trash.
You turn.
I'm not a normal cleric, otherwise I could literally just like.
Why are you doing the
Destroy
Monty
them.
Python?
Because we were waiting for him to roll 8 lots of initiative, so I thought I'd fill out.
No, I don't need to roll 8. I only need 1.
You are a cleric, you can still do turn undead, mate.
Yeah, it's still one of your key features.
All clerics can do turn
Oh,
undead.
cool.
That's a class feature that's not removed by subclass.
I thought Conan there was a.
No, it's a
Divine.
specific thing to clerics.
Yeah, channel divinity. It's one of the ways you can use your channel divinity. So you can use your channel divinity to do the whole, I'm going to make something worth up to 100 gold pieces or whatever it is. But the standard cleric one that you never lose access to is
Hey, hey, have you already made yourself some stuff this week?
No, I didn't today, did I?
No, not yet.
No, he was going to replicate me a warhammer, but I got a sledge instead.
Hmm.
So you're welcome. You still have a use of channel divinity.
You got a sledge? What, you going to skiing?
Yeah, he is. He's gonna.
My white beard is actually Santa.
That's quite cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful,
Should,
isn't it?
Each undead you can see or hear within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it's turned for 1 minute. However, if I'm level 5, they're just destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to get within 30 feet of it first. So.
Yeah, just get nice and quick. In fairness, you've got a huge AC. You can just waltz into the middle.
Okay, so
Pop, turn on
that's
dead.
what it does with its opening turn. It just summons these boys. And then it's Ichi. It's your turn.
Right. I've only got 35 feet of movement, which I don't think is actually enough to get over to any of these guys.
I just realised I don't have chat up. Sorry.
Who's trying to chat?
What's the lighting like in here?
There are. It's average.
20.
There's a couple of the big lights on the ceiling. There's 4 of them, but only 2 of them are currently working. And this thing is it's a massive wall of bone that's snarling at you with a face made of other bones. If you're curious,
Aren't all faces made of
I'll
bones?
tell you what this.
Flat on top of it.
I'll tell you what this thing is called at the end of the fight.
Yeah, please. Right,
For those of you at home, this is a Dungeon Dad thing, so the stat block is available. You know what this is, don't you?
We enjoy similar content.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to,
That sounds dodgy.
unfortunately, because I can't actually get in to combat this turn, I'm going to get up here next to the professor, and I'm going to hold my action with my sledgehammer
Sledgehammer.
for when any of the enemies get within range of me, and then I'm going to give it a good old whack.
You give him a good old
I'm
whacking.
going to give him a good old whacking with my hammer.
Very well. So you're holding your action until something comes within whacking range.
Whacking range, yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I just don't have the movement to
Very well.
capitalise on it anymore.
Barbie. Sorry, baby.
Nope, we lost Barbie.
Sorry, the A ends up looking like it's got an R after it.
That's Barbie Chino. Let's go Barbie.
This is the Australian version.
Barbie Chino.
Sticking out the skelly on the Barbie.
7, 8, 9.
What?
Meow.
Oh, so I can't get there either.
It's fun, isn't it? Having all this movement.
What did you just send me?
Take mobile with your next ASI. It makes Monk so much better.
What?
And I was going to take.
He was acting like he just sent me something.
That one where I can get.
No, I'm simply scrolling through my internet, and so I'm keeping it close to my.
Oh,
I'm going to increase my wisdom because my
let's
AC
do
goes
that
up.
again.
Well, as in
Oh, I see. You mean Fate Touch.
yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
In that case,
I will hold just in
case anything comes up to you. That is entirely fair. Croc.
Shoots the wall instead. The end.
That's the professor. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, red 2 is the professor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hold on, I forgot to write down the numbers for the skellies. So
Oh, yeah.
I will
could
send you
somebody give me them?
Yellow 4, red 1, yellow 1,
5.
grey.
Sorry, stop.
Okay.
Red 1.
Yeah. Yellow 1.
Mhm.
Grey 3.
Sure.
Yellow 2.
Sure.
Blue 3. Purple 3?
It is, yeah.
I can't see the one on the other side.
And the last one is green 1.
Sure. Cool. Good.
Well, yellow 2 is the only one within my range where I wouldn't get disadvantage from shooting it.
What, from where you currently are?
Yes. because it's within 60 feet. It's exactly 60 feet away.
Well, yeah, I know.
What, from without moving?
Without moving,
Might not be a bad idea.
Could move.
I would say you're probably best served actually by getting out somewhere, if I may, at the back, sort of over there-ish.
Otherwise, if it's got a cone over it,
Yeah, you're buggered. Yeah, I would get out.
Right there.
I'd actually go one away from the wall because then that means you can't get boxed in as easily.
About there.
Yes, I would go there.
Okay.
and
Or
we
ish,
don't know.
there-ish.
One other thing is, you get too close to the ball.
You can go
These
through.
other things might come out.
What?
Yeah, true.
You can go through a
Not in
person's
here,
square at
probably,
double
'cause These
movement.
aren't catacombs.
I've only got 35
These
movement
walls.
speed.
So
You can go.
So 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So 35, you can get to there easily. Okay.
And
Not
then you've
noise
got
on it when you
a little more range. 20, 40, 60. So you could actually hit the big old roiling massive bone if you wanted, rather than
I will take a shot at the big bone. The
the
Bonosaurus.
bone tidal wave. the Bonosaurus Rex.
Oh, the
That
books you were
I was
reading.
gonna say, it sounds like that sounds like a title from one of those dinosaur porn books. I read.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Did you finish reading that?
I only read the How Stego got his screws back.
You
I
haven't read
actually
them all.
read another book that was.
Since it turned you off of literature for forever.
Oh no, I've read about 30 books since then.
I'm going to take a shot at this one, if that's okay.
Big boy.
That's. I don't have sneak attack.
What
do
would you
I?
do if I said
Um,
no?
bonus action hide.
I would honestly believe you and then choose who I'm shooting.
Okay. So
Prime bonus action hide.
I can try bonus action hide in this big empty room.
It is a big empty room,
It's not fully lit.
but it's not fully lit, and you are near a wall-ish.
Okay, that's
stealth check.
Always worth doing it, even if it fails.
stealth of. Fuck my maths. 8 at 8 is
16.
16.
You believe you were hidden.
You're not wearing the t-shirt.
No,
No,
no.
because it's in the wash. Well, it probably is in the wash. At the moment, everything's kind of up in the air because bathroom.
Good bathroom. Fair.
For those of you at home, my bathroom is being refit. Well, it's almost finished. We just need the paint done now. What did you roll?
Something that still might hit with your mod. So
Did you make my gun magic or not?
You didn't.
No,
I have
didn't.
not yet.
Okay.
it's
Um,
still quite a high.
So does 15 hit?
No.
Oh, heck.
Can I give him inspiration to reroll?
You can give your inspiration, yes.
Yeah, if you've got a. Yeah.
Yeah, go on, reroll that because every shot from James's gun makes a big difference.
It
in the
does.
combat.
This is true.
The test goes off this universe.
Every little helps.
Oh! Are you fucking
Did you
kidding me?
nat 20?
No, he rolled the same number.
It's because they're bone dice, they're being controlled.
Ah,
Good. Good.
God
you-
damn it.
For the first time in a
Ever.
while, you point your gun towards an enemy and you fire it, and it just sort of misses. It just clinks off one of the bones and it impacts the ceiling.
What are you doing, Babblewagger?
It didn't seem to hurt it.
Nobody knows that. I can keep that to myself.
You are now visible again.
Mm.
You're no longer hidden because you just fired a gun.
Next.
That's all I can do in my turns.
Sorry, the dog was making noises. He's
What are you
playing,
doing?
he's playing with his bone.
No, he's chewing on the time.
Bob.
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 Bob. Bob. What would you like to do? Bob.
Bob is going to.
Build something.
It's a shame Bob isn't an artificer.
Bob the Artificer. Can he build it? Bob the Artificer. It exploded.
Well, maybe that's a good thing.
They should make a whole subclass just for that called the Architect.
And half elves.
Architect
Well,
Artificer.
this universe does have a builder background.
I don't know what.
It doesn't build a background.
Probably be a book later. Reads.
think sea elves aren't in there. They're not three, but three.
It's only the remember, it's only the first book. They have to take out content and
Nice.
sell it later.
Guys, have his turn.
Cast fireball.
I cast bollocks. Giant bollocks just drop down to the ceiling.
My favourite bard spell.
Isn't that technically just fabricate?
No.
No.
I cast teabag.
Don't squeeze it, no.
It's a 2-part spell. You cast bollocks, then you cast teabag.
Oh God.
It's great with the combination with sorcerers if you use quicken spell.
You could do it all in one turn that way.
Right, I'm just going to move to that, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to
Turn into a big old wet.
Yeah.
use my hybrid transformation.
No. As fur ripples beneath your outfit and your outfit stretches to accommodate your new form, you shift into your unusual nature, shall we say. Your more bestial nature's coming forth. Is that the end of your turn?
It is, yes.
Okay.
This poor old fucking professor is like, who are these people and what have I done for this good luck?
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck are we doing?
Good news is it's the skellies now.
Oh, shit.
Come
I know, mate,
forward
it's terrible.
Yeah.
I want them all to be as close to me as possible.
All right. As you watch, they fold their arms up, stretching out a arc of sinew as they pull out a rib, pull it back,
Oh wow.
and burn. Sorry.
Fucking
And they're going to shoot ribs at you.
bone skeletons.
Um,
God damn it.
There
Real
are
rib tip
8 of them, so I'm going to distribute their attacks.
Oh, shit.
How many of there?
There are
2.
6 of us.
Okay, so I'm going to do an attack on each of you, and then I'll decide where I put the final 2.
Fair enough.
They don't have any bonuses to this. Fuck you, dice. Come here, dice. Right, I'm going to start with you because I'm going to go around the table one by one. Does a yes?
Something tells me that's a 20 or more.
It's a 19
Ah, there.
Yeah,
on the
it does.
dice.
Fair.
So that definitely hits. It isn't much though. You are taking a grand
So give
total
that
of
shit a fake.
I haven't had time
8
yet.
damage as a rib just plunks into you.
Ow, is it piercing damage?
This is piercing damage, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Due to my hybrid transformation features, I have resistance to piercing
So
damage.
you take 4
So
damage.
you're basically a half a barbarian, aren't you?
You next. You get. Ooh.
My AC is pretty low, to be fair.
Does a 13 hit you?
No.
Not that low then.
Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Does. No. That was a nat 1.
Oh, wow.
So the one you were watching, you just see this. It pulls back the sinew, and then the sinew just breaks and twats it in the face.
Ow.
And then you.
I don't think they can physically hit him.
Well, we get
16 ain't going to hit you.
Now,
to get 20.
It couldn't have
Oh,
20.
well, yeah, it will only hit him on a crit.
Now, there are only 2 left, so I'm going to go for you again because you didn't get hit. Does a 16 hit you?
Just.
Yeah, me too.
So he does a grand total of 4 damage.
Would he?
What does uncanny dodge do again? I can't remember.
Oh, hang
It
on.
is
I
a
will look it up.
Do you remember, Dave?
fuck. It's been a while.
I've had 3 characters since then. I
I'm
think
on it,
it's
story. Oh, I'm on it.
I think you reduce the damage of something that's hit you by half.
that's if you make a save roll.
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
Starting at 5th level, when an attacker you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to halve the attack's damage against you.
Yep. So you half it down to a 2.
What's your...
It does use your reaction.
Does your swashbuckler thing give you any kind of fun stuff about that? I know that gives you...
With finesse weapons at a later stage,
So
that can riposte, I
the
think.
second attack, it's going to go for you because fuck you. Nope, it doesn't hit. And then they're going to move. 10,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20.
It's panache at level 9 that hits me.
Yeah. Okay, that's the end of the Skelly's turn. It's then the monster's second turn.
Oh.
Oh, and it's cleared a nice little hole.
Oh, let me just double check his movement speed. I'm pretty sure it's what I think it is, but I want to
Got a
make
movement speed of... Oh, 10.
Okay. As you guys watch, this thing rises up off the ground as it starts to head towards you. Like it's
What a snake.
yeah, it's like stretching out from behind and moving forwards. And then you see the back of it rise up as it is flying.
Oh, no.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Why am I right in front of it?
Damn it. I'm
So-
not close enough.
Unfortunately, no.
Fuck's sake.
It's just gone straight forward. It
I just look at it and go, fuck.
it flows like a fluid into the air as this just sea of bones arches and curves through the air towards you. It is profoundly unpleasant. And so is what it's about to do. Now, there are two people. It does have a reach of 10 foot, so it can actually attack you as well. So I'm going to roll a d6.
Bitch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mhm.
It's going for you. Does a 25 hit you?
Yeah.
Good.
Ouch.
Excellent. Okay. 2d8. Where's my d8? There it is.
Don't worry, I'm not being
4, 5, 6, 7, plus 8. So it's 15 damage, which is piercing, so it's halved. So 15 halved is 7, as you said, sorry. And could you... Ooh, you are grappled
Oh.
as its jaws close around you.
Meow.
Its jaws, by the way, don't open like that. They open like that. And it just sort of closes around you.
It gives me a hug.
Yes, a mouth hug. Right. It's its action. That's all it can do. Which is probably for the best. Who rolled a 9? Ah, that was you. Sorry, I forgot to write down your fucking name. Oh, that's why I didn't write down your fucking name. Rigger. Right, come on, Rigger. It's your turn. What are you going to do?
I cast Shield of Faith.
Okay, on who?
Me.
Okay, so your AC is now...
Stupid.
I still have to hit you with a 20, basically.
It's 22 now.
Okay, I can hit you.
Yeah. But big guy can hit you. Everybody else not so much.
Well, left with one.
Unless they crit, yeah.
You'd be better to give that to
Okay.
someone else.
That was a complete waste of your turn.
I can still move.
Yeah?
Shield of Faith is only bonus action.
Oh, is it?
You can't cast.
I'll stand in front of James. Take them.
Yeah, but it
So that's my bonus action.
You still have an action. You could cast a cantrip, like Sacred Flame.
Well, you could just walk up to it. You're that close to it. You could walk up to it, hit it.
Or you could hit it.
Because it's obviously had its action. So it can't hit you.
I will try and hit it.
Roll to hit, sir.
and don't forget your channel divinity is not a spell. You can pop Shield of Faith and then pop your channel divinity.
Yeah, they're not close enough yet. So
Yes, I'm aware they're not close enough, but at the
Channel
same time,
Divinity is an action, is it not?
it is an action,
Yeah, you could do
and
it.
he's just used a bonus action.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could do
so
it.
he could have theoretically done that.
10, 20, but
none of the
literally no
little
skeletons
guys.
are
Yeah,
close.
they're not close enough, but
I roll a 20 to hit.
dirty.
Yes.
That hits.
You're slightly worried more.
Yeah, yeah.
Its AC is good. It's not nowhere near that good.
Not that good.
Okay.
How much damage do you do?
3.
Total? What type of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Okay. As you smash your warhammer, I'm guessing, into the bones, you see it cleave through quite a few of them, leaving a trail of bone dust that floats as part of this creature and then starts descending to the floor.
Get to a certain age.
It looks like that fucking hurt. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
In that case, we're back around to Jerry's. This poor bastard is now in melee range with this thing. He doesn't want to be in this position again. He is going to get out his... No, he's going to fucking Misty Step.
Ah.
He's going to Misty Step over to... range of Misty Step is 60
30
feet. 30 feet, sorry. In that case, he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Over to here. He's going to whip. Number 2 with his wand. With his wand. He takes his wand and he arcs it like that. And you see a spectral lance arc out of it like a whip that smacks into it. Let's see.
What spell is this?
Custom. It's called Magic Whip. It is a shit roll. Thankfully, their AC is low enough that it's still a hit. It is 1d6. So that is 6 damage. Okay, so that is yellow 2. Yellow 2. Yellow 2, there it is. This is not bludgeoning damage, unfortunately. But you see he whips this thing and tugs one of the bones away with the magical wand. And with a bonus action, he's going to, with his pistol, fire. However, he doesn't get to add any proficiency bonus to this, so it's pretty much just a raw roll. He misses. So, completely misses. Oh wait, no, he used his bonus action to Misty Step. Never mind, he doesn't fire the pistol. End of his turn. It is then back up to the top of initiative with Bone Boy.
Oh,
He
because he's
takes
got
2 actions a
Oh,
turn.
what, 2 turns per?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
But he only has the 1 action, and he's already holding you. So, I feel the same way, bro. Okay. All right. I would like you to make. Oh, actually, no. I have to hit you first. I do have.
Yes, I've got it up here.
Has advantage. Okay. What? To hit you because you're already in its jaws. Oh. That's a nat 20. So I'm going to choose to use its special feature. What? Did you make me a con save?
Have you got a backup character made?
The one time I don't have a backup.
Do we have Revivify on, anybody? Do we have Revivify on? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Oh, good, thank God.
A con save,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
You'll make sure you can go down as well.
I mean,
17.
Well, yeah, but it hit it.
You pass. But let me describe what you feel.
It's
As
almost
these-
double my hit points.
As these bone jaws are closed around you, you feel a sucking sensation against your back as your flesh tries to rip out of the way of your skeleton,
oh God.
trying to pull out of your body.
Please stop.
We know how that
So
feels.
this is what happened. I see.
Hmm.
I don't like it.
And
Help me.
it fails to be able to pull you out. So that's the end of its turn.
Did it not-
Hey,
it didn't do damage.
Oh, yes, it does. Sorry, thank you for reminding me.
Fuck you, Lawrence.
No, that's it.
Can I borrow a d10?
It was a crit as well.
It isn't relevant to this
Oh, that's all right.
because I chose to do the special feature rather than doing the crit damage.
Ah, fair.
Because this is going to hurt bad enough anyway.
Oh my God.
So
40 times.
that's a 9.
If you didn't, yeah, 8.
That's an 8. That's a 4, and that's a 3. So that is 2, 8, 16, 17, plus 3, 20, plus 4, 24. Right. 24 piercing damage.
Oh, thank fuck, that's only 12.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Resistance, isn't it?
As your own bones attempt to pierce out of you. Do you mind if I keep a hold of that one?
Yeah,
Thank you. So, that's its turn. Ichi, it's your turn.
Right.
Thank you for reminding me you may have inspiration.
Right, I've already got it. So
You can give it to
you
somebody
can have
else.
Why, thank you.
it. Because remember, you gave it to James.
Yes. Question. Opportunity attacks and reach do stack, don't they?
In what sense?
As in, if I'm currently 10 feet away, I know he can hit me with a melee.
Yes.
If I step out of that, he gets an opportunity.
Yes, he will.
Right, so
Okay, well, right to the back of my throat.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I am still within his reach. So I haven't actually left his.
You have not.
No, I have not. And I will use my maul to try and start clearing out these skeletons. So, I think I might just tank the opportunity attack. Right, I'm going to pop one use of Fighting Spirit. And then we will go for, with the sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer. The fact we do it in sync all the time.
I'm taking a great deal of joy out of that. I don't know about anybody else. So we're gonna go for.
Anybody else?
Oh yeah, I'll have it.
Nobody wants my nut cream. I'm disappointed.
Thank you. It's only me and James that have been enjoying your nut cream tonight.
Oh, you're a gentleman of pleasure.
We are. Right.
I
So,
don't think you went that way.
Only for me.
oh well, there you go. Right.
Oh.
I'm.
It took me a second.
That's why you get.
Can I do my turn? Right, I'm going to use the sledgehammer to attack gold 2 or yellow 2,
Yellow 2.
whichever. So I'm at advantage
So
because
I'll
of
tell you,
fighting spirit.
This one's already missing one of its bones in its arm.
Oh, okay.
One of the lower arm bones is just gone, so its wrist is sort of hanging a bit like loose.
Lovely. Right,
A little bit.
we'll go for that one. Does
Would you read it?
It's a
yeah,
skeleton.
it's good we've got advantage. Yes. So that's a 20 something to hit. 23.
You almost beat it by 10.
6. Unfortunately, only +1s. That's 7 bludgeoning damage.
Well, bludgeoning. That's a lot more than you needed.
Cool.
That one explodes. Please remove the token completely. Don't just leave it on the map.
Can I pop them down as a hit?
Because if you left it on the map, you could try and you would reanimate Skelly, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
If there's
Right.
nothing left.
Yeah.
But you hit it with bludgeoning damage.
So that was.
So it just goes.
That was there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
What level is the party? These guys are
Five.
5.
Yeah.
You're taking an attack on the juicy.
Yeah. I'm gonna tank that anyway. That's fine. So yeah, 30.
Okay.
Opportunity.
It doesn't.
Oh. Has it already used its reaction?
Its jaws are busy.
Oh, I see. Give it another
It's a
go.
joke I want to make, but I'm not going to.
Woo.
Oh, shift that one back.
That should be there. Yes. 22.
22 to hit. Yes,
To
that
hit.
definitely hits.
Skeleton.
Sorry, the party is level 5, although we do have a level 6 member. Yeah, I have adjusted the difficulty slightly to make it practical for these guys, don't worry.
So that's 6 bludgeoning damage.
6, okay.
Yes. On blue 3.
Blue 3, so that is 12 damage. Okay, that one looks like it is already falling apart, but it is still just about going.
Do I action surge? Is the question.
Yeah.
It has 1 hit point.
Breathe on it heavily.
Yeah, I could just breathe on it heavily.
Just push it.
I've only got 5 feet more movement though, so I can't actually get into.
If you kill these things with bludgeoning damage, they are gone.
Yes, that's
It's a
kick.
kick, technically bludgeoning
Fuck it.
damage.
It's an unarmed attack, so yeah.
You have to do an action surge, right?
Yeah, I have to action surge
I
to
don't know,
do
it
it.
looks like it's 3 attacks now.
Fuck it.
But yeah, I have lowered the difficulty of this by
I could use
little
more
bit.
of it for use of key.
Action surge. I've still got fighting spirit up, so I might as well. Yeah, another 22 to hit. Yeah,
Doesn't matter what you do, it is dead.
dead.
And it is dead, so remove it from the BAP. Remove it from the BAP.
I'm not
Move
going.
it from the BAP. And then I'll have to go there.
What are you doing?
And annoyingly, just be contented with that because I think that's as much as I could do. So
Very
there's
well.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. That's the end of my turn.
That's the end of your turn. It becomes Baby's turn, who I almost once again called Barbie.
Go on.
Let's go, Barbie.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
20,
Uh,
25. Okay, that.
Roll to hit.
Why did I hear that? It sounded
Should be
Russian
good.
accent.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
17.
That hits. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
You've got to roll like an 8 to hit a skeleton.
I play a character who has this accent. It's Venetian.
9.
9 damage. Okay. What type of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
Oh,
I was
that
in
one
that
is dead.
As in
Grey
what?
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely gone. These guys don't actually have much health, and bludgeoning fucks them up.
That's why I wanted a sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer.
30. Hit, try and hit that one.
Roll to hit, please. That's yellow 1.
That's higher than
That's
before,
lower
but
than
yes.
that one.
Ooh.
That's 11.
Max damage as well.
11 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Yellow 1 is dead.
So
So
I've still got another attack. Yeah.
Okay.
That's 25, 30.
Funny, I have a building with no roofs and he actually does something.
Yeah.
You got 45.
In my turn, I'm looking for a
Yeah,
window.
there's no point in doing.
No,
Yeah, no point in doing. very
Out of
bad.
curiosity, did you see what happened in the fight last week?
10.
17.
17. Yep, that hits.
I did not see what happened. No.
He.
Max damage again.
Jesus Christ, that dice is good. Which number was that one?
The red one.
Red one. Okay. There
You
you
and
go.
me were just ripping these skeletons a new one.
He went up on the roof
Mm-hmm.
the
Oh, no,
entire
no,
That
battle.
was week 4.
No,
God, I was here for
Oh,
that.
sorry, I was well
We
away.
didn't have combat last week.
Oh,
So that's 35. I think I've got another 10 movement here.
You could move up to it, yeah.
it'll impose the whole disadvantage thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not going to cheat.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't bother.
Right, I now get to use their melee weapon.
Oh no.
Oh no, tetanus.
Terrifying.
End of your turn?
Yes.
In that case, we move on to Croc,
Hello.
who I've written as Crook, or possibly Croak.
Crook works.
Yeah.
I mean, Croc is a crook, so
Just giving him the nickname Monsieur.
don't forget to hide.
I choose to hide.
You get sneak attacks for stood next to them.
You
Oh.
yeah, you don't need to hide.
Oh yeah, good point.
Okay.
Don't always.
Well, that was the race of
You can hide afterwards.
Don't worry
It's
about it.
even better.
I'll take a shot at the
Big boy.
the big one.
I'll take a shot at the big boy.
Not bad.
If James gets like high level, this gun's gonna be stupid. We stand next to something that's like sneak attack with 9 extra dice.
You wait. You wait.
You wait until I
You wait.
You wait till he loses his gun.
So
We can't get any ammo.
We are actively angling for that to become a plot point, by the way.
Oh, I tried to hit him.
I think after this battle, if this thing kills it,
6 that's what 6 at 13 is
19.
19, yeah.
does that hit?
yes.
He's shooting.
His AC is good. It's not that good.
Is it as good as mine?
No. Your AC is pointless at this point.
You say pointless, but I mean it's not really pointless. It's
We need
pretty
something
good.
that does as a magic.
Either I cannot hit him without any bit. Either
Anything
I,
but a crit.
yeah. Or I can still hit him
8,
regardless.
9, 10, 11, 12. 22 damage.
Okay. What type of damage?
It's a piercing, unfortunately.
Okay, so that is cool.
If I make it magical, then it doesn't get
No,
reduced or
not right.
No,
No.
it's still piercing.
No.
Magical piercing is still piercing.
And then I'm going to hide.
Okay.
Whose hair is that? I'm going to hide.
It's probably mine if it's long.
Um,
ankle.
It was bent up the wrong way.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Only you can
16,
hit him by
17,
not
18,
moving.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
I moved the wrong way.
You believe you were hidden.
Yeah, that is the end of my turn.
Excellent. In that case, it is Bob. It looked like BB. I was like, you're not the character from fucking what's that fucking game called? Death Stranding. Hideo Kojima being very Hideo Kojima.
Mm-hmm.
Fun though.
Yeah.
Oh, for a walking sim, yeah. Looks pretty good.
It's not a walking sim.
Oh,
There's a lot of walking in it.
in fairness, I haven't played it. So.
Wait until you get attacked by the whale.
The whale. Okay.
It's the first boss.
Wait till Vijay can
Okay.
Hideo Kojima.
It is a whale that jumps out of the ground, just covering an area in oil, and splats down on top of you. And when it opens its mouth, it's just tentacles. It's all oil as well. It's horrible. Sorry, your turn. Would you like to? Oh, sorry. You are restrained,
That's just standard.
but you can attempt to escape it. You can make a athletics or acrobatics check to attempt to escape.
I'm going to use athletics.
Alternatively, you can attack it from inside. However, I will say, while you will have advantage to hit it, you will still be able to be slurped.
I would get out of it if I was you.
He's got a roll of 20, hasn't he?
But slurpy is not worth it.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to use my athletics and attempt to get the fuck out of there.
Does your hybrid form give you any bonus and stuff?
It gives me an advantage.
I am very glad to hear that.
So am I. That's good. So that is 23 to get out.
You are able to break out.
It's a plus 6.
Sexy. Very
It
good.
no longer has its grip on you.
Fuck that.
Was that your action?
That does use your action, yes.
However, my bonus action.
Bonus action.
That's all you get this time.
I'll make sure the next one's even worse.
Mm-hmm. It just gets quieter and quieter.
I wonder what the CL rating of this creature is.
Oh.
Why?
Because that affects my ability. But it's going to be above half.
It is not going to be affected by this.
No.
Just
Just good job that the thing is,
No.
No.
Don't bother.
it's
Go.
like further and further levels up, I get better. Certain,
I'm going to use
Technically, there's a letter.
uh,
I think it's 3 left.
23 strike on that guy as my bonus action.
Okay. Roll to hit, sir. Well, its AC is good, but it's not that good. It's like
Decent roll.
20. That hits.
Looking for those.
Are you going to use your claws, or are you going to fist it?
Fist it.
Okay, you could leave. And then it
I'll say you can do bludgeoning damage if you're fisted. To quote Shovel from Baldur's Gate 3, it's fisting time! 10. 10.
Okay.
Have you
With a
have
6
you not
on the
played
dice.
that?
I haven't
We
played
need to play
D3
Baldur's Gate 4.
You do need to play it. It's fucking good. Sorry.
Well, that was 10 with 6 on the dice.
Okay. You do a big chunk of damage.
Chonk.
Your fist slams into this thing and just pulverizes a chunk of bones, and you pull
Fuck you.
you pull it back out, and there's like dust all over it. End of your turn, sir.
Yeah.
It's the Skelly's turn. Those two are going to go for you because you're right in front of them.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, that was the end of your turn, wasn't it? Sorry.
That's a bonus action.
Yeah. No, I use my action to get out.
Yeah, action to get out, bonus action to
You
hit
could
it.
technically move, but obviously
You could move, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright.
Right.
Risk getting damaged even more.
Well, you could just move around it in a different direction. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, like I'm sure a dragon couldn't reach me if
it's
I
not a
moved.
dragon.
It will reach you. is
Exactly.
what he's getting at.
So there are two attacks coming your way. What is your AC?
16.
Right. I think one of them may hit, but then no,
Nope. Okay.
misses by 1.
Oof.
So 2 ribs just sort of.
I brandish my sledgehammer menacingly at the skeletons.
The one next to you, it lowers its arm, which it had the sinew making a bow, and instead it's going to just rub its hand along the bone, as you see like dust come off of it as it sharpens it against its hand, and then slashes at you like it's a short sword.
Okay.
That's a 19 on the dice.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll be hit.
Yeah.
I'm going to 18.
I was going to say, yeah.
Uh,
That will actually hit you. amazingly.
it's going to do a grand total of. Really?
Yeah.
4 damage.
hmm
Slashing.
That was a 1, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What a narrowing.
It just sort of goes.
Give him the equivalent of a nasty paper cut.
Karate chop!
Oh, no, ninja skeletons. Oh!
Highly ineffectual. Ninja skeletons. That's it. That's all it's got. In that case, it is. Oh, it is the big boy. Right. There are 2 people immediately in front of it. I'm going to go for the little bastard.
Ah.
Oh, come on.
No.
That hammer. I like that hammer. Ooh. Does a
Maybe.
20.
Oh.
20.
Hold on. Sorry. 28 hit you.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. That's it. Oh, Christ. What
Okay.
do I see, Gary?
22.
I am going to.
You not have... Oh, no, you don't have plate yet, do you?
Oh, I haven't put the +1 armor magic thing at the start of after a long
I
rest
do
myself.
a grand total of 17
What is it?
piercing damage.
So that's 14.
Yes, heavy
Uh,
armor master.
I'm -3
So,
damage.
You take 14 damage.
Oh no,
You are grappled in a
Oh,
big
no.
set of jaws.
Oh, no.
I'm down to 51.
Yeah.
That's the end of his turn. It is then
My turn.
Rigger, your turn.
No. Can I hit him then?
You can, however, he will get to slurpy you.
Use your action to break out.
He's got that good head.
Do I have to make a save, or is it attack for him to slurpy?
It's an attack on you, and then he makes you make a save if he hits. Because he
Oh.
chooses to either.
Yeah, that's what
He
I call
chooses. If he hits you, he gets a choice. He can do his damage to you, or he can slurpy you.
Hmm.
Which you have to make a save.
And is it a save or suck?
Oh, it is half as much of a success for you. So I actually miscalculated yours earlier. Did you pass the Constitution save, or did you fail it?
Pass.
Half the damage I gave you on that, which I believe.
I can't be asked to do that anymore.
Okay. Well, we know for future.
It is what it is.
So, what do you choose to do?
I'm just working out what to do.
It will, after you, be Professor Jerry's, who is really not equipped to fight this thing.
Is he also a doctor?
Do you reckon you can get rid of them skeletons on your own?
Technically, he's.
I will try and break out then. So what do I need to do for that then?
Could you make me a athletics or acrobatics check?
You've got the movement.
It's slightly.
It's whether they do damage.
It's more
You can
here.
go hit. 5, 10.
That'll be 12.
You do not get out.
I will use my
The character has.
They have
There is an invader.
That one.
big.
Oh god, it's the
Big
big
un. L big un. Yeah. L shit.
L shit.
L
L shit.
L excremente.
Yes. That's that
Let's
one.
shit lord.
Yeah. You shit.
Captain Excrement.
Le now.
17.
Captain Poop.
Well, didn't.
Oh no.
You are, I'm afraid, stuck in its jaws.
Oh dear.
Oh well, you've still got your bonus action.
Did you get one? Are you quite messed up, or are you alright health wise?
If you've got anything you can use to protect yourself, that might not be a bad idea.
I don't know for bonus action.
Oh, are you? Well, you may not have it on Sanctuary.
Oh, did you make your con save? You didn't for your maintaining concentration. Just got to get above a 10, I believe.
I got a 10.
Then you pass. Because I only did, 14 damage, so
Yeah, no, it's
it's only if I get above the 20 as damage. It's
pretty sure that's what it starts adding on. Yeah.
It's protection from energy.
useless.
Yeah.
No, wouldn't be
I have that
much
always for some reason.
It's
Not
one of
great.
your oath spells probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
It'll be completely useless against this thing. I'll tell you that now because it's piercing damage.
Got we were fighting Emperor Palpatine or
what have you got on, mate?
Not very much that's any use for this, so no.
Not many of your spells are going to be bonus action stuff.
No. That will probably be it. I've got
Okay.
The only spell that you would have that would be really useful on this is Sanctuary.
I don't have that on.
In that case, that is the end of your turn.
Yep.
Okay. It's Professor Jerry's. Professor Jerry's is going to get his he's going to get his magical whip, and you notice he's always using the wand for this.
What's he trying to hit?
The bone thing.
Alright. Big bugger.
17 on the dice, so he hits, which hits 1d6 plus 2. 6 damage to...
So, was it 3 then?
Okay. Cool. And then he's going to, because he hasn't used his bonus action for anything, he's going to fire off a round with the pistol. No. Completely whips that. Doesn't seem to be very good with a pistol, it has to be said. That is the end of his turn, therefore it is... Yeah, it's a wizard. It is the bone thingy, my boys. I have advantage to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my other dice gone?
Oh,
That is cocked. That is going to hit. So, I'm going to choose to sucky suck. Could you please make me a constitution saving throw?
16.
Okay.
Does he need a con save for his spell as well?
Sorry?
Does he need a con save for his spell?
Not yet.
Okay.
You succeed.
Cool.
So you feel a horrible sucking sensation as your bones tempt to excavate themselves from your flesh. You take a grand total of... Oh. 9.
Yeah.
9. 18. 8. So 26.
Yeah.
Plus 3. 29 piercing damage.
Back to
Which is then
26.
halved.
Oh.
Which is
13.
13. And then you take off
3.
3. So that's 10 damage. So you are holding it together. Your skeleton attempted to escape and failed.
I've only got 41 health.
That's still,
Oh,
it's still
no.
my maximum.
Yeah. That's only just. Only just lower than mine.
And then, sorry, I just need to calculate something. My brain just went blank. That's it. Right. That's the end of its turn. We're back around to Ichi. I'm glad I gave this guy 2 turns, because otherwise he would be getting fucked by you guys.
He would a little. Right. Do you want me to take out those last 2 skeletons, or shall I go for the big guy?
No, you're the big.
Yeah, go for the big guy? Right, okay. I'm going to reverse course. And... and
This ninja.
I'm
is
gonna... Ninja is reversing. Right, I'm going to...
He's facing the wrong way. Yeah.
There you go. Right.
Why is
There's
that so fucking funny?
Is there a point popping another fighting spirit?
What does it do?
It gives me advantage on all of my weapon attacks for that
How
turn.
many have you got? Oh, you got 3.
I've only got 2 now
Yeah.
because I've already used my
See
action
how you
surge.
do against it without your without it.
Yeah, that's fair. Because I've only got +4 to hit with the sledgehammer because it's a strength weapon. That is probably not enough. That's in a 13.
No, that doesn't.
Oh, that probably will. That's a 22.
Yes. 22.
That is 10 bludgeoning damage.
2d6, isn't it?
Yeah, 26. It's a maul, not a warhammer.
No. but it is like a fucking sledgehammer.
Yeah.
By the way, you notice that this thing is the sledgehammer is getting beaten up as you're doing this
Yeah. That's fine.
because it's not designed as a weapon, so
Oh no.
the shaft is
A
probably
$5
gonna break.
weapon. What
Yeah.
a shame.
Next attack, because I think you've got a third, have you not? Or is it
No.
just the two? Okay.
Just the 2 at this level.
In that case,
Third attack is 11th.
in
level
that
for
case,
fighter.
is that the end of your turn, or is there anything else you would like to do?
I don't really think there is anything else I can do on a bonus action. I don't think.
Okay.
No,
In
I've
that
got.
case-
I haven't got.
It will be you.
Anything else on? No.
Okay, baby, it's your turn.
This one? Oh, fuck.
Still might hit. to be
It's a
fair.
skeleton. They're not. They don't have a huge AC.
The AC isn't terrible, but it's not great.
12.
No, I'm afraid it's not. It's not that bad.
I'm not going to go
It's
3.
bad. It's not that bad. Yeah.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Definitely. What's that? It's number 4.
10.
Bludgeoning?
Yeah. It's good thing.
Just.
Yep.
There's one feature of this thing that you're not going to get to see because you guys are just destroying them too quickly.
I don't know what that was.
You could tell us about it afterwards if you
I
like.
will do.
Yeah, it's like
18.
That hits.
and you only have to roll like a 3, I think, to like obliterate them. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
11.
Blue?
And then I'll
You
just,
can get
and then
rid of
I'll
Oh, that was
move on to
green,
that one.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you got the purple one left.
That's my turn.
Okay. In that case, it's the end of your turn, I assume.
Yep.
Croc.
I'm gonna waste a
Yeah.
key on it.
I wouldn't.
Fair.
I'm going to do the usual, and I'm going to take a shot at the.
You're going to take a shit at it?
I'm going to take a shit.
I'm going to fire my shit at this giant bone skeleton thing. Fuck.
Going to take a shit at this bone?
But yes, I'm assuming. Let me do maths. 8 and 3 is
11.
so that's 30 to hit.
Holy shit!
Yes.
Fucking hell. Don't forget the sneak attack.
Uh, 10, 16, 26 damage.
Divided by 2.
Yeah,
13.
13 damage.
As we're assuming it's resistant to piercing damage.
Yeah.
In fact, regular skeletons aren't.
Do it again.
So,
We did that. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, those are regular skeletons. But that guy.
As you smash into it with your gun this time, you actually clear a channel through this thing. As its structure seems to be breaking down a little bit. It's fraying around the edges. It's almost like it's bloodied, yeah.
Ah!
Or in this case, dusted.
Yeah.
Nah, she's having a mentally bee, bro.
Menti bee.
You're getting covered in bone dust right now.
Delicious.
Don't snort it.
Mm.
That's what Lawrence gets off.
Wow.
Fucking hell.
Wow, that's grave dirt. Thank you.
From his homeland, so that he can
Yeah,
sleep.
so you can sleep at night.
Hey, they're normally accusing me of it, so I'm gonna just transfer
Because
it.
I think during the day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, yeah, you're awake at this time of night.
Yeah.
That's why he works for the NHS, because he works in a windowless room.
Yeah, it is actually windy.
That's actually fair.
With easy access to blood.
Yeah.
Not in the eye,
Vitreous humour.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Iron Infirmary is not. Oh, yeah, it's a different building now. I was going to say it's not
Yeah.
that far from.
So what did you get?
So this is to hide again.
Okay.
So that's 13 because 7 and 8 is 13, isn't it?
You believe
50.
you believe you were hit.
And that is the end of my turn.
Excellent. In that case, next up is Bob. 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 What would you like to do, Bob? Bob.
Finally, actually try and hit something.
Did you break out?
No.
I am going to.
He's about to have a bad time.
I thought you got 41 health left, so no, but very...
I'm going to take
If
my
it's a save it, if you bucket your signature, you.
Yeah.
baseball bat.
Okay. You're going to baseball bat it to the face.
You're going to swing for the fences.
Yes. Bog.
Baseball bat.
19
Hits.
Nice.
with 7 damage.
Okay.
For that first one.
Bludgeoning.
And then I'm going to hit him again with the baseball bat.
Go ahead.
18.
That hits.
Thank you. For 10 damage.
Okay, this thing is getting pretty beat up already.
And then using my bonus action, I'm going to fist the bloke.
Okay. I assume you mean him.
No. Is a... Does 25 hit?
Yes.
And that one... Oh, that's 5 damage.
5?
5.
Bludgeoning?
Yes.
End of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. It's its turn.
Oh, wait, what does that do?
I get 2 extra attacks.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
That's because you're a Goliath,
I've just never had to use it before.
as opposed to smoking weed. Stoner's endurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to hit you.
Okay.
I have advantage to hit you because you're restrained. I got a 29.
Yep.
Could you make me a con save, please?
Certainly. That's 22.
Okay, you pass. So you only take half of this damage, and I rolled trash. So 10, 6. So 16 piercing damage.
Right.
Oh.
So 16 halved.
Yes.
So that's 8.
And then you take off your 3.
5. 15, 29 damage so far.
And
Nearly the hit points I've got total.
then it's going to... Oh, there's not much else it can do. It's going to take a whole bunch of bludgeoning damage if it runs away.
Yeah, boy.
Can
Nope.
you just sit on edge?
That's all it's going to do. It's then Rigger's turn.
Cool. I'll go try and hit it with my warhammer. Fuck
You're
running
right behind
away.
me.
Okay. You have disadvantage to hit because you are restrained.
That's a 4 add 5. That's 9.
No. You swing and it sort of flows. It doesn't really move. It sort of jams.
And I will use my bonus action to use... Which one's the bonus healing spell?
Healing word.
I will healing word myself.
Okay.
What word do you choose to heal yourself?
Ouch.
Just doing it at level 1.
Yeah.
That's 1d4.
Plus...
Plus your spellcasting modifier, I think.
Double check that. I think it's been updated that is the case.
1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
That might be the new rules.
That's
That's
the
the thing.
old one.
No, this
You get to choose
well,
between old and new. So
roll
I'm
20.
old. Yeah. Yeah. So where's my spellcasting modifier?
On your sheet.
even the old 5e one was 1d4 plus spellcasting.
Where on my sheet? Got my attack and my save.
The spellcasting modifier is just your wisdom, mate.
My wisdom is +4.
It's 1d4 plus 4.
Oh, 6.
You take 6 healing damage. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
It's Professor Jerry's.
18 damage.
If he kills this thing, I'm going to kill him. No, I'm not going to kill him. He's going to whip. He whips one out.
Is he going to name it?
I was holding that back.
Doesn't hit.
Oh.
He's going to shoot with a pistol. Going to waste his turn.
Well, at
It's-
least it didn't do the thing
It's
you were
its
worrying
turn.
about.
It's going to disengage, and it's going to take you with it. So it's going to flow. It's going to take you with it, and it's going to
That's
flow.
not me.
Oh no, it isn't you. Sorry, my apologies. It's because it's the shortest one. It's going to flow through your turn. So
I
5,
forgot to make your model. Sorry.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Into the elevator.
35, 40, 45, 50.
It's
So-
taking you with it.
Yep. It's
Nice.
dragging you through the elevator.
Mhm.
So it is currently.
Oh, when he disengages, you don't get an opportunity attack then.
Nope.
That was the elevator we were in, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that elevator should still be there.
Yeah.
Yes, that elevator is still there.
So,
The elevator ceiling is small enough that a dwarf can be. It is widely spaced enough that a dwarf can be tugged through it.
okay. So,
Well, even if I've got like a warhammer, it's gonna.
So he's being tugged.
yeah.
He is.
I literally have a warhammer in my hand.
As a reaction, I will allow you to make a dexterity saving throw.
What? Did you drop your hammer?
21.
Okay, you managed to jam the warhammer in place.
Yep.
It's got a choice. It can drag you with it, or it can drop you. It chooses to drop you. You are dropped in the elevator.
Woo.
Ouch. And it's going to flow into the floor above.
What a wanker. Let's wander back into the elevator and go.
You just want to punch that skeleton.
That's the end of its turn. Ichi, it's your turn.
Right. So you're in the lift,
Yeah,
right?
I'm like.
And it was definitely it retreated there, didn't it?
Yeah.
We still have a skeleton to fight.
You still have a skeleton to fight.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then I've still got 45 feet of movement. I'm not going to get to the lift, but
So we can just fuck off without.
yeah, thanks.
I do like your t-shirt. It's very funny.
Oh, yeah. This was actually one of my mother's.
dash might as well.
Yeah.
Dash just to get in the elevator so that I'm ready
Okay.
for it.
You can just see the tail end of this thing flowing into the floor above.
Let's go, kid.
Yeah, we gotta go and kill it, right? I've already used my action to dash, so I can't do anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, so unfortunately that's all I can do.
Okay. All right then. In that case, we are around 2. Baby, would you like to finish it off?
Yep.
Roll to hit, sir.
Yes.
Don't you have to roll like above a 2 to destroy it?
We've got 17.
Yeah, no, as in on the dice, you've got to roll like a 2 plus, and it's
Yeah.
like
That'll be
annihilated.
9.
Times 2. You have successfully killed all of the skellies before
Yeah.
it could suck them.
So and I've got 45 feet of movement.
Oh, he hasn't made it into the lift before we go up.
Cheeky.
What a shame! What have you done there?
Hit it and then moved.
Dash.
Can't.
I can't dash and I've used one action.
It's not
to hit.
Cheat. Step of the wind.
Oh, you could do that.
Oh, yeah, might as well.
So-
Something left as well.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yeah, well, I've got 45 technically, but
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're
that's as far as you
You're
can get at the
welcome.
moment.
Previous monk player.
So
Yeah.
you're in the lift.
Mm.
Next up is Croc.
Oh, he's moved 35 feet out, so we can move 35 feet back in.
1 step forward and 2 steps back.
and then you can reaction or once Mayball's in.
One step beyond. Nah.
Can
One
you hold?
step
So if you've only used your movement, can you hold your action to shoot till we get up to the next
Yeah,
floor
could
and just
actually
shoot
do
it
that.
and just come out?
Okay,
You can
So,
entirely do that.
you're going to wait until you get a clear shot at the
Well,
end.
Professor Jarrett, I mean the skeleton.
Yeah. All right. Bob.
You get in and then you can operate the lift up.
Yes. We'll leave this random.
Well, no, we're going to see if Professor
We don't have quarrel with him yet. He didn't do much anyway.
killed the skeleton.
We can just leave him.
I don't actually think he even managed that.
He did do damage. He ripped
Oh,
off one
he
of its
did
arm
damage.
bones. He did also do damage to the boss. Not much, but he did.
I shout to Jerry's, "You coming?"
He is going to nods, looking quite confused at you guys. And yeah, well, he's going to get a movement, so he's going to go for it. Right, okay. You go in the lift.
Mm-hmm.
He goes in the lift. You held your action to to move the lift?
Either or you can. Or drag over the
Did you hold your action to move the lift?
No, we did not.
No one did.
Okay, then Jerry.
Oh, did we? Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought someone
5,
had held
10,
their action
15,
to move the lift
20,
when he got in.
25,
in.
30. He has to dash. Okay.
yeah, fuck, action. Yeah,
So
of
he
course.
gets 2 turns to get away from you.
What is all your actions?
Did anybody have an action left?
Yes, I did. I would have had an action left.
Okay.
I didn't think about the fact that I needed to use my action for the lift.
Ah, fuck. We can't. Can we have held a reaction for it, or is
No,
it just held an
that's
action? Can we use a reaction to do the
No.
thing? No. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so it's moved 2 turns. All right. Give me a minute. I'm just going to roll some dice.
Do you want to just make a point of where it is? Because if you
Don't worry.
You tend to.
Okay.
I'm just going to make a note of. Oh, that's a d20. That should not be in there.
He just caused that much damage to himself, is he?
No.
Oh, well, he's healed himself.
But he's only healed himself for 2 turns, so that is 6.
If I actually hit him with my hammer, it's going to hurt a lot, though. So it's searing smite as well.
If I hit it with 3 attacks, then I can use a cheat to hit another one. Or is it another 2?
What's that?
Or use a cheat.
To do
44 minus 25, somebody.
44 minus 25.
19?
19. Yeah. What are you trying to do? You're trying to do flurry of blows.
Yeah.
You get 4 attacks.
Good.
3 plus 1.
So it has healed itself somewhat.
Yeah.
Now, since we've only got like 10 minutes left, do you guys want to continue this fight next week, or do you want to do this now?
This seems to be a nice natural break.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are we playing next week? What I say that because you're going to be on your own with the kids,
Oh,
That's fair. Yeah.
and I'm fairly sure one of the kids said that T and Leela are coming down next week.
I will work it out and see if it's logistically possible.
It's probably not a good idea if you've got
You don't have to be in the room.
it's probably not a good idea if you're going to be on your own with 2
Yeah.
extra kids that day.
Just in case. It might not be a bad idea to wait until week after.
I'll work it out and see what's happening. And
Okay. Well, if you let us know by, should we say, weekend?
Fair.
Okay, folks.
What have you done?
Almost fell over.
Oh.
Good evening, lady.
Welcome to the end of the show.
Welcome to the end of the show.
In fairness, he is
Hey,
running on
folks.
fumes.
I am. I'm running on fumes that have been put through the engine already.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you for joining us tonight, folks. I hope you've enjoyed. We're going to be ending a tiny bit early this week for our first time ever. 100 XP for everybody for the session.
Nice.
You're also going to gain. You figured out quite a bit of stuff ahead of time, so I'm actually going to give you another 100 for preparing yourselves properly for this fight.
Nice.
Even if you got completely the wrong impression of what you were fighting.
I didn't. I went all right.
Well, these guys were convinced it was a Dracolich.
I didn't have a clue.
Well,
So it's just
I knew skeletons were mentioned, so I was like, right, sledgehammer.
What did you say, sorry?
So just 200 for the day. Yeah.
200 for the day. Thank you for joining us. I've been joined tonight by my wonderful players.
Toby.
Edward.
Lawrence.
Dave.
And a couple of cats at some point.
Hello.
We will potentially be on next week, but probably the week after, owing to previous commitments. For now, though, I hope you've had a good time. I will be on tomorrow with something, God knows what. Probably more Baldur's Gate 3, actually.
Fair.
We're doing a BG3 run in it.
Oh, do you want to take a photograph or anything? Or?
Yes.
Well, we're in a
I do
lift,
need
so-
to.
Yeah, we're still
true,
going
yeah,
to take a
we're
picture of the
in
map.
Yeah,
Yeah, we will still need the map.
Because it could potentially be 2 weeks and the kid could, or a cat could just roll all over it.
Or it could.
Oh
just-
shit, I just stole one of your dice. My apologies.
How rude.
Uh,
Don't tell me which one.
sorry. Right. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Later.
Bye.